NFTs.
Authentic.
NFTs. No fucking.
This is all
And
backed
we're
by
live.
Hey, we're live.
We're live.
Hey.
Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to the Collectors Club. NF what?
Hey, you got
Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck to be a lady with me.
Oh,
Excellent choice.
oh. I need a cigarette.
A little bit of Frankie over there.
So I guess we're the statue Rat Pack now.
Yeah. What's going on, guys? Happy Friday.
Everybody loves some John sometimes.
Wow. Just in doses.
In doses.
Yeah, man. Club doors open. Friday night. What's going on? How's the week?
Good. That it's over.
You're doing well, Pudgy?
Oh yeah, as always. It's Friday. I'm mellow, getting mellower. So Buck's chances of Jeopardy once again go up about
No.
50%.
Please don't.
But I'm killing brain cells, and it's a beautiful thing. So it's okay.
Good to see you.
I've used my cells. They're done.
Did you?
I hear you have a lot of brain cells, so
Well,
Yeah, they're
all
just,
right.
depends who you ask. How's those boxes are making me nervous still back there?
They're making it. Well, the reason I do this is because I work long days and come home tired. So
Of course.
I want to do that when I'm rested and
You can enjoy
it's not
it.
a rush. And yeah, so it's gonna be the week.
All right. Well, we're waiting.
no. Budgie is waiting until it's the same amount of time it would have taken for it to ship by the slow boat before he opens it.
Yeah, but it's here. It's here.
Yeah.
It's not melting to John's unair conditioned cargo.
Oh,
Wow.
that's true.
It came over.
Wrong company.
But you better hurry up and open them before Buck decides to offer a crackhead price for them.
Like $150. Oh, retail.
Exactly.
What was it?
Yeah. He was like, but it's still sealed. You should just ship it to me for free.
He
no.
doesn't have Buck doesn't have space back there. Look at all those pieces.
Look at all this. Hey, you guys can't make fun of me for my collection anymore. It's now backed by the blockchain. So this is all worth 100 Just so you
No,
know.
that's a beautiful collection and a beautiful
It's
setup.
stunning. Just don't move too
Yeah.
quickly. Ledge.
You should tell us whose collector's that is.
You should say thanks to the owner for the photo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
Hey,
Art you're
that-
using his pictures.
Wow. That's the West Wing. Ledge, how's it going, buddy? Happy Friday.
Hey, pretty good, man. Thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. It was,
Anytime. How you doing? Family's doing well?
yes, sir. Yeah, having a good old time together and watching her grow. And
Good stuff.
Yep.
Glad you can make it, buddy.
get to enjoy the Friday night with the guys, you know?
Oh, of course.
Mhm.
Best night of the week. Vision.
Sir.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Pretty good. Just got done with dinner. To eat fast to get on with you guys.
Just don't fall asleep, huh? Heavy dinner?
All right.
Some turkey.
Steak and eggs?
Not salmon.
Salmon, nice. Same here.
That's nice and light. Nice. And
Tonight was salmon.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Salmon.
Well taken care of there, Vision. Buck, what's going on, man?
I'm good.
I'm getting MODOK vibes. I don't know why, but that's the first character that came.
Yeah, what's the, yeah? Severe. Wow, that's great.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
My background is newly minted.
well played, sir. Well played.
It's looking good. How you doing? How's your Friday?
good. Putting everything in
Mouse
motion.
down.
A fucking energy tonight coming out of here. Goddamn. We gotta push the show to 6 o'clock with these old fogies.
Oh shit! Hey! I'm the most energetic one so
Oh,
far.
wait.
Right? Fuck you, and I'm also the oldest.
Good to have you, Buck. Kennedy, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on? Just relaxing.
Just
No
relaxing
show.
tonight.
Yep.
Just negative.
Talk some statues in good company.
Listen, I'd rather be negative than be MODOK. All right.
Oh,
You're good.
I'm sorry.
I have
Buck.
my eyes on that Silver Surfer.
You can have eyes all you want. You ain't getting it.
Is it the chrome one or the normal one?
Yeah, it's the chrome one.
Oh, I'm getting that.
It's the real one.
Oh, you're Scotty
Yeah,
Young.
well, you
fan.
ain't. It ain't for me. That's for sure.
All right, guys. Brandon, what's going on, man? Welcome back.
Living the dream, man. Living the dream.
All right.
Here, Pudgy, this is a message for you. I don't know if it'll focus.
Is it in a? It's not in a bottle.
Can you read it?
It's a duck.
Negative.
What does it say?
I see a mallard, a duck, or some kind. But I can't read the text.
I'm scared to. I'll try to make your screen large. I'm scared to. But
There we go. Very
Beautiful.
nice. I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
cheers to you.
Man, those beers look pretty good. I missed out. Next time.
It's okay. Water is better.
Yeah, that's all I got, man.
It's okay. What's going on, Brendan? Everything's good?
Yeah. Just actually been selling a bunch of stuff. Just clearing some space in the collection for new stuff coming in. So sold a bunch of hot toys tonight. I'm actually going to be selling 3 Sideshow Mythos statues. The OG Vader and then Ventress and Maul. So they're all going to be going bye-bye soon.
Do you have something
Nice.
coming in the pipeline to replace them, or is it just a?
Yeah, I mean, I've got 2 Prime 1 pieces, Batman Special Art, and then the Jimenez Joker that are going to be coming in,
Mhm.
you know, well, whenever Prime 1 decides to do that. I've got that the LBS Iron Man 1/3 scale. And I've heard from some reliable sources certain companies are working on some 1/3 Daredevil pieces, so I have to make room for those to come in. So
Interesting.
yeah, I've got stuff coming in, and you know, focusing a lot on like expensive paper comics. So some of the statues and stuff can find new homes.
Recycle the collection. It always helps.
Yeah, and the collection pays for the collection. So
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you want to do anyway. That's when it works out perfectly.
yeah.
You know, and especially when you can sell these days, we take that as a win-win.
Yeah.
The hot toy market you can sell. Well, glad to have you on here, buddy.
Yeah.
Happy Friday to you.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have Phoenix. What's going on, buddy?
Hey,
Happy
bud.
Friday.
Same to you.
How you doing?
It was better until I opened this Pomelo. It's shit. So my night's going downhill.
Pomelo. That's a fruit. It's like an orange.
It looks like
Yeah,
cheese.
the big Asian orange. Not that good. Oh well.
Are they good when they're good?
You're supposed to be really a little bit sweet and sour.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit too dry.
Oh.
The season's just starting. That's why. So, oh well.
Welcome to the Seniors Club, everyone. Happy Friday.
Yeah.
We're talking fruit. Last week, backstage, we were talking medication. It's like, fuck, man.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go make some tea.
What do we get?
What kind of
Look at
med-
this
like,
one. Look,
there you
just
go.
walks away.
Little blue pill?
Just walks off stream. I'm making tea. I run the show.
Bingo starts at 12 and Mahjong starts at 1 a.m.
Oh, man. I could just imagine being your managers on a Zoom call.
Fuck, you forgot shuffleboard.
More water. I'm getting drunk on water over here.
That's it. We should have Slifer popping by afterwards, as well as Rashid. Poor Rashid's in like Facebook jail, so he couldn't.
Still? Or
But
again?
it's again, but it's not only Facebook jail this time; it's Messenger jail too for 20 hours. So I sent him the
Wait,
link.
that's a thing?
That's a thing. Apparently, he's
Really? Messenger too?
Messenger jail. He said he can't use Messenger for 20 hours. He can't
Buck,
respond.
what'd you do to him?
Oh, dude.
He would spend less time in like.
That's funny.
You would think he fucked Zuckerberg's mother or something. Why is he always in Facebook jail?
I don't know.
Hey,
We've been
Right.
pulling.
Come on.
we
levers
haven't
of
seen
power.
Zuckerberg's mother yet. Who knows?
We don't know what he's doing when he's not talking statues, though. You know. He
Man,
could be using that as a cover.
well, hopefully he'll get the link and he'll stop by. But to kick it off in the chat, we got, as usual, every week, we got Toy Mafia stopping by. Hope you're doing well, buddy. We got Travis.
Email?
Travis saying,
Send it to
in
him on
3
his-
days, I get to unbox
Email.
my He-Man Battle Cat by Tweeterhead. Huge congrats to you, Travis. Share some photos if you can, and we will share them on the show. We got Alan Kiefer, Dennis Perez. What's going on, Dennis? We got Michael stopping by. Is Rashid running the show? No, Michael, it doesn't happen like that. Rashid, if he was here on time, maybe, but we got Dilbert. Thank God it's Friday. What's going on, Dilbert? We got Nerf Me, Figure Con. What's going on? Who else do we have here? If this chat comes up here, we got Late Night. What's going on? He'll thank me later. He'll thank me. Says I thought I was watching One Piece for a moment. No, which has been a pretty good show. Any of you guys watching One Piece?
You finished it yet,
I
John?
may start it tomorrow.
No, I haven't finished. I don't have time.
You got Norman here, Jesse.
Who
Sure.
else is here?
You a
What's
quitter,
going
man?
on, Norman? Say it again, Phoenix.
You a quitter?
Not a quitter. I just don't have time.
It's just you got a friend in me. looping
Exactly.
in the
Toy Story.
background
Every flipping. It's so true. What's going on,
You got a friend
Jarhead?
in
Hope
Jesus.
we're doing well. It's Toy Story and that's it. And 90 Day Fiance.
Wow.
Oh,
What
nice.
a fucking combo.
Guilty pleasure?
Norman, hope you're doing well. Gunther, we got E-Man, Fatal
Yeah.
stopping by. I'm gonna try to get Fatal on the show one of these weeks. We got Mitchell. What's going on, Jesse? Yeah, 90 Day Fiance. It's not bad. It's okay.
Oh, I like that. You want to hear something funny about that? Actually,
Sure.
I hate to admit it, but it was years ago. But they actually emailed me just recently, seeing if I wanted to be on the show or if I was going to be moving to any countries, to pursue. So
They were trying to figure out if you're a passport bro.
I wrote him years ago, so they were like, "Oh, seeing how you had been in contact with us, or we were seeing if you're interested or to anybody." So if anybody is interested in moving to another country and hooking up, you can get in contact me. I'll get you on the show.
Well, technically, isn't Buck on 90 Day the other way?
I have no idea.
Well, what's going on, SpongeBob, Smilex, Ready Eddie? Good to have you on the show. Ben Chan. What's going on, man? So hold on, you applied to be on the show?
Yeah, keep it down, man.
Comic Galaxy? What? Well, you should have went, man.
That's okay. I applied to be on Survivor years ago.
Well,
when
other
the
things
show first came
happened.
out.
But I had a change. So
All right, well, let's get a Kickstarter. You could have been famous. It's okay. You're gonna be famous. You're on club tonight.
exactly, man.
You're famous to us.
For me, dude.
She comes into your house, she sees the statue collection. What the fuck is this?
Can you imagine them filming?
Hey, don't touch that. Don't touch that.
This is the kind of hobby that you want to make sure you've got a woman like before you get too deep into it, because it's a lot harder to get one after you're really ingrained in the hobby.
Well, it's just a lock on the door. That's all.
I agree with that.
Hotels.
Yeah, 'cause
Hotels.
a lock on a door in your house that she's not allowed. That's not a red flag.
Well,
That's
no,
not-
not if the door's under the wine cellar.
Exactly.
Would you like to see my playroom?
right?
Where do you disappear to at night?
I am the night.
Yeah, exactly. Who are you talking to in there?
What's going on, Carl?
I hear voices. Who is that?
Ooh.
No, don't do it. Not tonight, please.
Aw, come on, Carl.
Rise up.
So, Brendan, you had we were discussing a little earlier. You were having an experience with Prime One. You mentioned you had some Prime One pieces on order, but there was a few concerns that came up.
Well, yeah, just in general, and this isn't me trying to throw shade at Prime One as a company. Like, I think they do phenomenal work. Like, I love a lot of Prime One stuff. And like we were talking about before, they have for a while now been very inconsistent and not communicative when it comes to when certain things are shipping. I went through it with my Linda Carter, where people literally, I knew people who got theirs about a year before I got mine. And the retailers, like, they don't communicate with them and let them know, hey, when yours is coming. Like, I got mine through Marcos at Collector's Zone, and he was literally like, I don't know what I'm getting from Prime One until it arrives. Even if I know that there are Prime One pieces on a shipment coming to me, I have no idea what pieces are actually on that until it arrives and I open it. They're just not, they're notoriously bad with communication with customers and with their vendors, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And like, I have the Special Art Batman and the Jimenez Joker on pre-order, and I know multiple people who got both of those statues like 8-9 months ago.
Yeah, they just don't like you.
Right. But so like, and it is what it is. Like, I know that's part of the game, you're waiting, but like when there's such large gaps between when like they're actually getting these out to customers, and some people get them like literally almost a year or more before someone else, you know, it's that level of kind of inconsistency. But then now some things that have been starting where, for example, they're increasing apparently their NRDs from 20% to 30% now.
It's crazy.
Which is more of, you know, so it's more that you have to pay up front, but then that's also money that if you end up needing to cancel for whatever reason down the road, you're out more now. And let's be real, like, there's no Prime One pieces these days that are less than $1,000, which means that 20 to 30% increase from 20 to 30% is at minimum $100.
You'll feel it. You'll feel it.
Yeah. And also, while shipping rates have been brutal across the hobby as a whole, Prime One has seemed to been among the worst in terms of like, this was the quote, and now the you know, the actual number when you're getting your piece is triple what you thought it was going to be. And it seems like Prime One is passing on. Admittedly, there are additional expenses and things like that a lot of these companies are facing and struggling with, but Prime One seems primed to pass that on to the consumer very quickly, you know, and there's not a whole lot of acknowledgement of like, hey, the economy can suck for the consumer too. And if you just pass all of that right on to them without any real kind of hesitance, then consumers are then going to start to not want to buy from you and buy your product. So that, and two separate retailers have told me independently of one another in the last week that that they think a lot of these things are because Prime One is hurting for cash on hand. And
they just got a shitload from me. So
yeah. But and so that's the thing where it's like, I think the artistry of what they're doing is still top notch, but it makes me less inclined to pre-order anything from them right now until I see a little bit more stability with their business practices, and two, makes me feel like if I am going to order something that's a Prime One piece, I want to do it through a vendor that I trust rather than going through them directly, because their customer service is notoriously shit.
Did you? But your Prime
vision,
One pieces.
You see how crazy this is?
Yeah.
What we're talking about before?
Yep.
But you ordered direct, or you ordered through a retailer?
No. So the two pieces that I have remaining that are on pre-order, I ordered through a retailer.
So, okay. Do you think you'd get that same service if you ordered direct?
No. I ordered them through Marcos at Collector's Zone, and he has flat out said, he's like, and because I pre-ordered those way back when they first went up, so we're talking over a year ago, and he flat out said, he's like,
what you paid, because tax and shipping was all included in the full price that he charges when you place the order. And he flat out said, doesn't matter what they're going to charge for shipping to get it here. That's not going to change. You're not getting any additional hidden fees where I'm not saying, hey, you got to pay more for shipping now.
Yeah, you're protected that way.
I'm protected through him. Also, if I have an issue with the statue, I know I can go through him and he's going to work his ass off to take care of it for me. I've heard nightmares from like horror stories from people who have had to go direct to Prime One, where they've offered them like, okay, well, we'll give you like, we'll give you like 20. Yeah, exactly. We'll give you like a $35 voucher or something like that. Or like, they're not really all that worried about really working and making sure that the customer is satisfied. And it's a nightmare to get stuff. It takes forever. And so that combined with, again, the increase in the NRDs and the fact that different retailers have been telling me that their impression is that Prime One is hurting for cash on hand.
Quick question.
It makes me less likely to go directly to Prime One because I feel like there's more risk and less customer service there than if I go through somebody like Collector's Own.
Is the NRD thing specifically Collector's Own increasing their NRDs on Prime?
No,
One
it's Prime One.
Prime One is
their
increasing
NRDs.
their NRDs.
Yes, from 20 to 30%.
Mitchell says, I've never had trouble getting my statues from Prime One, but the NRD, I agree with. Fatal says, Prime One changed their policy as well. If the shipping increased at any time you use to be able to get the NRD back, now they have
they say they won't. Yeah,
that says they can't.
That's I had mentioned. Marcos had mentioned that to me earlier today too, where it's like, if something like that happens with Marcos or even with Sideshow too, a lot of times, like if something gets delayed more than 3 months, then you can cancel and you can get your NRD back on a lot of their stuff. With Prime One, you're not going, if something gets delayed a crazy amount, or if the shipping rate like quadruples between when you were quoted and when it's actually ready to ship, they're not going to give you the NRD back.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think all these companies are hurting. Prime One's not oblivious to that or protected from that. Look at what they're doing with we're going to talk about it a little bit later, but the edition sizes on some of these pieces are nuts.
I'm not shitting on them or saying that I'm never going to get another Prime One piece. I literally have 2 pieces I'm excited for on pre-order. I'm just saying it's going to factor into my decision making about how and when and where I purchase a Prime One piece.
Yeah.
Unless things shift in a different direction.
Well, look at Pudge. Sorry, Elijah, go ahead.
No, I was just saying they just want to be able to know exactly how many, when they sell one, they want to know it's sold. They don't want people changing their mind or whatever down the road. So basically, you have to really want the piece, know you want the piece before you buy it, so you don't have to really worry about canceling it. But they just want to know that you're locked in.
I will say, though, I know a ton of people who have, and you watch live streams and you're on Facebook and stuff, and you see tons of people who were excited about pieces that they were getting and canceled, not because they decided they didn't want it or they decided they didn't want to pay the remainder of the cost of the statue, but canceled because they were like, shipping was going to be $300 and now it's $900.
Right.
And I'm not willing to pay. And so they literally canceled because of the shipping costs. And they're like, that's bullshit. I'm not doing that. So when companies are so quick to pass on these massive increases in shipping costs to the customers, then the customers are canceling because of that. Maybe if they didn't just all of a sudden from $300 to $900 for the shipping, somebody would have been like, okay, I'm going to keep the pre-order.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Agree.
So there are other factors in there. It's not just uncertainty about whether or not they want something. It's more the financial implications once it's ready to ship. And they're like, I wasn't expecting to pay $900 for shipping, you know?
Yeah, they should have been more locked in. Whatever they did the pre-order, whatever the shipping was then, they really should have been locked in to that.
That's what you get with like Collector's Own. That's what I got. That's why I'm comfortable with that, because I know he's not going to charge me an extra $500 more than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's why
it ends up being a gamble, right? It's.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Mitchell says that's why I order direct from Prime One. So it's less trouble. Prime One has always helped me with my problems, even replaced my Godzilla bust. Smilex says, when it comes to Prime 1, I go directly through them. I have had damage. They have worked with me promptly. They are way cheaper than any distributor in the U.S., as well as including their shipping. Now, I know, Pudgy, you just got the Green Lantern. That came fairly quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah,
Did-
there are
within 5
tons of
days.
people who have great stories with Prime One. I'm not
Yeah.
like trying to say that they're a horrible company or don't like. I'm just saying I know enough people that have run into issues, and I know personally for me, I price things out if I was going to go to Prime One versus what the pieces that I have on pre-order, and I went through Collector's Zone and used the discount codes that they churn out all the time, and the deal that I got with that. I saved a substantial amount of money versus going through Prime One. That doesn't happen in every situation. It was just in mine. That's what I'm just saying. I'm going to evaluate every situation very closely.
What's going on, Skills?
Before I jump into doing a pre-order with them.
See, the thing with Marcos is Marcos comes out. Marcos from Collector's Zone comes out flat out and says, "If you're going to order from me, you're going to have to be patient."
Yeah,
and that's it. But in my opinion, it's a trade-off. So your trade-off is the discount codes, the locked-in shipping, and you're trading that off for the long wait time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which this day with, like I said, with you being quoted like $250 for shipping, and then it turns out to be $800 once you get it, I'd rather wait those extra months for the piece and not get hit with a big extra bill at the end. So that's a trade-off that I'm willing to make, and that's why going forward, that's one of the things that I factor in maybe more heavily than somebody else will. If somebody else wants it much faster and is willing to pay, if they end up having to when it's ready to ship, that's cool. It's just everybody's got to make their own personal decision.
Does anybody go ahead?
I have a $45 credit with Prime One still. I'll let it burn. It'll expire.
$45 credit?
Yeah, I'm not going to.
You could get a thank you card from them.
Yeah.
Right. It's like what they're going to give you is not something that's actually going to entice you to buy another. It's like you get $45 off of a statue. Okay, that's great. I'll take $45 off of a statue I was already going to buy, but $45 off is not going to entice me to spend $900.
15.
Or 15.
What's
Yeah,
going on,
exactly,
nice guy? What's going on, Buck?
I was gonna say, just like on the point of the shipping going up to 900, I don't think that's on the slow shipping. Obviously, it sucks if you pay for they quote you that on standard, and then like it skyrockets by that much. That's definitely awful. But if you're willing to wait again, like 1 month and a few, like maybe a week or two, you'll still get the statue, and you can pay significantly less. It's still expensive, but it's not going to be as much of a disparity in price between what you first got and what they finally give you if you go with the slow boat.
Even the standards, like the slow boat, like that for, I know specifically people who got the special art edition, the Batman, it still
it still goes
triple.
up.
It almost tripled.
So I got the what's the name? The Wonder Woman versus Hydra. I think she was ready to ship like in March or April, and it was originally quoted like 200 and something, and it doubled to like $500.
Yeah, it also depends too if it ends up being 2 boxes and the dimensions of those. So like you don't know. So like every situation is different.
How was your shipping, Pudgy?
I went with air shipping, but that was only because I was afraid of Somali pirates possibly stealing.
I'm the captain now.
So because of that, I elected for air shipping.
And I hear Green Lantern is really popular in Somalia too. So
hey, brightest day.
So how much
they could probably eat for a month off of that, or 2 months, probably 3 actually.
So let me ask, because I don't have any Prime One. Shouldn't Prime One already know about how many boxes this item is going to come in, what the breakdown of the statue is going to be? Shouldn't they know this in advance to give you a better?
Yeah, they don't tell you when you're pre-ordering, like, hey, this is going to take 2 boxes.
Yeah, they want the pre-order.
Oh, they just want to throw it out there.
They should tell you. They should be 100% transparent and tell you what it is up front.
But you should know yourself though too.
You should know based on looking at it. If you're buying a 1/3 with a big base, It's like highly likely you get 2 boxes, especially if you're someone who's been buying Prime 1 statues. I don't think it should come as a surprise.
It's not only the
anymore.
size though; it's also like the shape and the dimensions. Though,
Yeah, I've heard that
because
before. Yeah.
That's what she says.
Definitely, you're correct on that.
Well, you know what? Sometimes if it hooks to the left, or then you know it
Wow.
that
Up curve,
requires
banana.
different
Or
packaging.
the banana curve is
What about
I'm just
to the
saying-
right?
Hold
What's that?
Well, then you're a freak, but.
Jose said, "Hey, what's going on, Statue Habit? Give me a second.
Pepperoni,
Statue Habit,
pepperoni.
Deflex. Special shout out to Skills.
That's when it's going like this.
Yesterday was his birthday. Happy belated birthday, buddy."
Oh, happy birthday, man.
Jose says, "But if you pre-order before the piece is actually out, the company is only guessing what shipping will be."
And
Smilek says,
they haven't made packaging.
Well, that's what pre-ordering is. It's
"I just got the Batman Forever from Prime 1, and it went from 260 to 510, 2 boxes. My Jungle Hunter Predator was 360 for 3 boxes."
Wait, the Batman Forever was 2 boxes? That's just a like museum pose straight up and down. How is that expensive?
Highway robbery.
Or that
Is that the Val Kilmer piece?
Val Kilmer,
yeah,
yeah.
that shouldn't be.
Well, maybe you got it with the wall of weapons and stuff.
That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good.
All right. I
That's
forgot about that. Like deluxe. Okay, that makes sense.
That's because someone canceled their order.
Vision, have you had an experience ordering from Prime 1 directly?
I just ordered Alfred and they quoted me $86 for shipping. This economy, the slow shipping. I'm
Wow.
thinking like when they send us 500 or something, that's overseas. I live like literally right by on Sideshow, and I paid $344 for 1000, and I could go drive there 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and go pick it up.
That's
You know,
horrible.
that right there makes me more upset.
Yeah, that is
Anything.
true. Like they really, for anybody who lives in California, they should at least try and offer some sort of local pickup option for Sideshow.
I kind of
If
see
you
why
have
they
to
don't
pay
do
that
it
much.
back
That's
door.
crazy.
Maybe backdoor people.
What's going on, Ross? Good to see you and the team.
I wanted to order the Harley from Prime 1, but everybody got me nervous now because I wanted the deluxe, and Sideshow have it for $250 more, and I don't like getting robbed like that.
So that's a perfect discussion. Exactly. So that's a good segue actually, leading into this, because you had mentioned this, Vision. You paid like $250 extra, but you know for a fact you're getting that customer service backup. So it's similar to what Brendan was saying in the sense that you're kind of taking a hit for that kind of security. Would you guys pay that extra $250 to know that if that piece came in damaged, it's fully covered, no matter what?
No. The reason why is because it's not just $250, right? You pay $250,
The shipping and so
taxes,
forth, yeah.
and then you still pay high shipping.
Yeah.
When you just like if you're willing to take their, because the thing is, not most statues don't come in broken. So if you want to just roll the dice and hope that it doesn't happen to you, then you won't have any issue with Prime 1. If you go with the slow boat, you'll still pay less than if you you bought the statue from Sideshow. And that's what I used to do in the past. And I felt okay doing that because I also knew if I got the crazy shipping, I could just ask them for my money back. They would give it to me.
Yeah.
But now they don't give you back the NRD for the crazy shipping. It's more of a risk for you as a consumer, right?
But
And
also to
so-
say that like most statues arrive undamaged, which I believe that, like the percentages are definitely in that favor. But if you're one of the people who has ever had a highly anticipated statue
heartbreaking.
delivered and it's broken,
Like
then
Maestro,
to you, the like in your head, the percentages just skyrocketed, and you're not willing to take that chance again because it already happened to you once.
I guess it's like,
you know what I mean.
is that
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do I want to save $400 to $500 buying from Prime 1?
I'd rather
instead
say
of Sideshow?
500 and try to take the chances because
Exactly. I'd rather save that much money. That's
my
like
shit.
So you rather go direct from Prime 1 and take the
Well, it's
chance?
1910. That's what the shipping that they quoted me from Prime 1. That's what the bonus.
Yeah.
With Sideshow is 2100, and that's without shipping. That's with the tax and without
Wow.
shipping.
Yeah.
And then with Prime 1, I didn't like how they split it up in 3, like 1655, and you missing out the head and this. They trying to make more money. I mean from Sideshow.
But then what if it's not like Sideshow? Like, what if it's a company that will, like, for example, and I mean, order wherever you want from. I don't give a shit. I don't have a
Collector's Own?
partnership with Marcos or Collector's Own.
Yeah.
But with Collector's Own, one of the things I like is he's going to say, okay, here's the price of the statue, here's the tax, here's the shipping, all in one. This is what you're locking in, right?
Yeah.
So that means I'm locking. So like, I have saved a lot of money on my Prime 1 pieces because I locked in when I made the order the shipping rate at that time. And then when other people were getting hit with like triple the shipping rates that they were anticipating, I was all good. I was already.
I actually
didn't
like
get hit
that though
with that.
because
Yeah,
I'm very new
that's
to
real
this
nice.
hobby, and from looking at Collector Zone, for me coming in, I'm thinking like, wow, that's a lot of money, but I'm not knowing the like the shipping rates and stuff like that. So since I've been studying it for months, I prefer being locked in and 100% knowing if it goes up. I mean, if it goes down, it doesn't really matter. Like I'm locked in, I just know the price and that's it. I don't have to worry about it because you just, like you
Across
said, you
3
never know.
statues, pre-ordering there and locking in a shipping rate, I have literally saved over $1,200 in shipping increase.
That's crazy.
I'll say this about Collector Zone 2. If you're someone who wants to do payment plans, you're not going to get those savings. You have to pay everything up front to take advantage of the discount.
Oh, yeah.
Otherwise, it's still it's more expensive than Prime 1.
It has its pros and cons.
You can't if you're gonna do the like monthly payments, you can't use the discount code in the same way that you could if you were like doing that and then placing the order on. But the trade-off is that you can do a monthly payment plan, and he's super flexible. If you're like, can I pay $50 this month? Can I pay $100 next month? Can I pay $150? You know, and you can adjust it so you're not necessarily locked into a set amount. He'll work with you. So yeah, you may not be able to take full advantage of all the discounts, but you still lock in whatever price it is, that like the shipping and everything. That's still
You're safe
locked in
there
at the beginning, and then you can make affordable monthly payments as you go. So there are just like with any company, you know, if you pay more up front, like PCS does it now, where you get a discount if you pay it all up front instead of like. So there are trade-offs for everything.
I just want to point out that like with Prime 1, I want to point out with Prime 1, it's like high risk, high reward, and then you can get rid of the risk and just if you want to pay everything up front, you can get rid of all the risk, and if you go through Marcos, you get like a great deal every time.
I would say Sideshow did do good though because 2 of my statues came like broken, like my Batman this was cracked and they sent it like right away, and then my Ninja Turtle, my Donatello, the antenna came cracked and they sent it right away.
They send you the label and all that.
I just sent them a picture. They didn't even ask for it back though. Like
they
didn't even ask to like smash it up or anything. So like I just gave it to my son.
Yeah, they're like they'll take care of you, and that like it was the combination of the increase in the NRD and the new language basically saying they're going to be much less inclined to return your NRD.
Yeah.
You know, it was that combination of those two things that I was like, this just makes it seem like the risk factor has now increased substantially versus what it was before with Prime 1.
And I'm going to ask a question. We'll go around the panel and get everyone's thoughts quickly before we get into the news. But I did want to mention, D-Flex says, since when did they start not giving back NRD for shipping price change? Reason being, I canceled my Devastator a few months ago because I know the shipping would be crazy on that, and they wouldn't give it back to me. Mitchell says, Prime 1 used to have on their site showing how many boxes. I just got my final payment notice yesterday from Prime 1 for Aliens Ripley. Congrats, that's a really nice piece. Shipping was originally $150, and now it's gone up to $260. Late Night goes on to say, I just want peace of mind if something happens during shipping, that you can you'd be taken care of. So I'll ask you guys this because I hear this question a lot. I'll kickstart with Pudgy from the top. We'll go all the way to Phoenix. But no, okay. If you hear a lot of collectors, whether new collectors coming into the hobby or even tenured collectors, just who haven't experienced ordering directly from Prime 1, and they ask for advice. Do I order from Sideshow or do I order from Prime 1? What do you think? What advice do you give them?
This is my first Prime 1 purchase, and so far everything went through swimmingly. I haven't opened it up yet, so okay. But I've had tons of experiences with Sideshow, and I always feel very much at ease with if I have a problem, they'll take care of it. This was a bit of a gamble, but I was under the impression it was going to be a rather low ES anyway, and I wanted the bonus one. I wanted the DX. So, and I waited, and when it was available on Prime 1, it wasn't available on Sideshow, and it was quite a while before it appeared on Sideshow.
There's a reason for that.
You know, so I went for the Prime 1, and so far it's been so good. But I'd recommend Sideshow to somebody new.
To someone new. Do you find paying that extra amount for that security blanket is worth it? Does it put your mind at ease?
Which security blanket you talking about? Like if I
Yeah.
rent
From
a
Sideshow, if you're buying from Sideshow, right? You pay that little cushion on the ship. You pay extra shipping, and you pay.
Yeah, that's a personal choice. I mean, some people get insurance when they mail a package or get on an airplane, and other people don't. Yeah, you have to have your own tolerance for personal risk. I mean, it's a piece that's not cheap.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's worth a little extra. It's the extended warranty as your first car reference.
Yeah, there we go. Or TV.
There you go.
Anyone else?
I was gonna answer. Someone asked when did they start like not giving you back the NRD, and it was when they did the new website.
Yeah.
It's been in the last couple of months, I think.
Yeah, they just changed these rules recently.
And but as for whether like or not, I would recommend Prime One or like Sideshow. Depending, first one, I want to know how certain the person is about whether or not they want the statue, and if they're like absolutely sure they want it, they're gonna get it regardless. It's just a matter of like, are you willing to roll the dice? How, because you could save a lot of money if you risk it with Prime One, and then you might get hit with, and if you're willing to wait on the slow boat, because I feel like a lot of times too, whenever people show the shipping increases on Facebook, I always make sure to ask, is that like a slow boat or standard? And then like it's like almost they intentionally want to mislead everyone into thinking like it's
slow
the slow boat.
Yeah.
And as they go, it's the standard shipping, air shipping. And I'm just like, why didn't you say that in your whole complaint? You would have like, you know, the people are intentionally trying to mislead to make it seem like the worst thing ever has happened to them. But at the same time, doesn't mean that it's not bad. They're switching the price on you. It's just that, you know, give context so people have a full understanding of the situation.
Do you think Prime One's in trouble?
100%. I think they're gonna fold next year. Oh,
Wow.
John, I'm gonna make a video for
I'm going to call CNBC.
It sounds like another video, Buck. Reactables.
But no, I've bought from Prime One too a couple times, and I have a pre-order from them currently. Luckily, it's not a big box, so I'm sticking with it. I'll stick with it. But I've never had any bad experience. So luckily,
knock on wood.
thank God, you know.
I
always directly from them.
But in the future, I will not buy big boxes that, I'm not going to pay crazy shipping. I'd rather go other routes. There's other routes and there are actually better avenues than them.
Yeah.
And
I always would recommend to somebody who's new to the hobby, start out by buying domestically, whether that's Sideshow or Collector's Own. Start out by buying domestically from a company that has a good customer service track record, that you can get someone on the phone and you speak the same language and you can communicate, make sure you know what's what as you're learning the ins and outs of the hobby. And then as you get more comfortable and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm in this. I want to keep collecting. I want to spend, the money that this hobby requires. Then you can start to dip your toe into, buying directly from overseas, where you're, like Pudgy said, you're willing to then kind of roll the dice a little bit more because you understand the landscape, things like that.
If you buy directly, do you get your piece sooner than Sideshow get theirs? Or how does that work?
It varies. It can vary.
You do.
And like
You
people
do.
said, some people mentioned in the chat, you're still paying for
going on,
shipping, even if you get it through Sideshow. Like, because Sideshow is paying to get that from Hong Kong or Japan or
If I was a
wherever
YouTuber,
over.
I'll go
So you're
direct then.
still, it's built into what you're paying. But you have to factor in how much of that cost is being passed on to you. Look at the numbers and stuff like that. But in terms of security and just like, a company that you can get on the phone, that you could talk to somebody like Marcos at Collector's Own or Todd at Spec Fiction or where you can then actually get in touch with somebody and there can be some sort of resolution if you need it more comfortably and quickly. I'm not saying you can't get those from overseas, but it's probably going to be a little bit more involved in getting that type of resolution. So I would start out domestically, and then as you get more comfortable in the hobby, then try it and buy directly.
Yeah, I'd say that's recommendation. That's good.
How about yourself, Phoenix? From your experience,
I bought like 3 statues all from Prime One because Sideshow charges extra tax, and with Prime One I didn't find any trouble at all until now because of the rise in shipping.
Yeah.
But the thing is that with Prime One, you do get your statues quicker if you buy them Collector's Zone or other retailers.
Yeah.
You're waiting almost like 2 years. I mean, I've been waiting for all my statues for 2 years now.
That's
Hasn't
crazy.
come out yet. I mean, everybody's got theirs. So, but that's the thing, though. I mean, what's the point of ordering like that? You're waiting for that long, and in the aftermarket, people are reselling it at a cheaper price. You know what I'm saying? So that's the negative side of it. I mean, ask Vane. He's been waiting for the Black Cave. How long?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's good and bad, but I mean, before it was worth it because the shipping was cheaper, but now it's not worth it at all, man. I wouldn't order straight from Prime One anymore because of the shipping, and I wouldn't order from Sideshow because there's extra.
So you just wait for the secondary market in that case.
Yeah, I mean that's
sometimes it's less stress, because I hate waiting myself. I couldn't wait 2 years for a piece.
Carl's asking.
I lose interest in it.
If you could save
Just like
$250
Phoenix
but you had to wait a year, would you do that?
Say that again, Vision.
If you had to, like let's say you get like a nice piece, let's say like Maestro, right?
Yeah.
And you can get it a year earlier, but you're spending $300 more than regular. Unless you go to Collector's Zone, you're getting like way cheaper, but you have to wait a whole year later. I'd rather spend $300 and get it right now. And if I'm a YouTuber, I'll spend more just to be the first one to have that product. But like me personally, I don't mind waiting 2 or 3 months after it comes out, But if I do see like John get his, and then Pudgy got his, alleged, and they see me 7 months later, I feel something like
I'm a YouTuber.
That's when you stand
look,
Vinny.
aren't you jealous? Look, I got boxes.
And
I expedited shipping for these boxes to sit here.
But they're safe.
And no Somali
So
pirates
Pudgy
got
gets
their
his-
greasy hands on.
Pudgy
going
and
on,
John are
Atticus?
influencers. They're gonna get this before everybody.
Atticus says one of the
those boxes
benefits.
are empty, Pudgy.
First of all, let me tell you something. If you're
No,
ordering if you're ordering your statues and paying for them, you haven't made it yet. Atticus, Atticus says one of the benefits of ordering direct from Prime One is I get my piece first.
He's
I get the piece
faking.
before a lot of people, so it comes broken. I'm more likely to get replacement parts. Hope you're doing well, Atticus.
Well, that's the other side of it too, right? I mean, just because you get the pieces first doesn't mean it's that good because a lot of the time the QC problem they haven't figured out yet, and that's the negative side of it too.
Yeah.
All I know is if you have a crystal ball, Buck's crystal ball, I'd start buying those Prime Ones real quick based on the news Buck just said.
Well,
Buck Fangs,
he
and
was
this is
a
Kramer.
little bit darker on his outlook for them,
to
but at
Kramer.
the same time, like when you said, "Do we think Prime One is in trouble?" and pretty much all of us said yes.
No, they're gonna change their name to Prime 2 Studios. It's fine.
I think it's gonna be Subprime One, but
Wow.
You know what my advice to that company is?
Prime 1, the variant.
One of the biggest things that's impacting them right now is like that uncertainty with shipping. They need to reduce the size of their statues. And that doesn't mean stop making 1/3. That doesn't mean stop making
Let's back it up,
1/3.
okay?
Exactly.
What? No, what you're saying though.
So what are they going to make?
It
When you
means
think about it, though, a
less
lot of
bombastic on those
shipping has
bases.
been brutal
Figures,
across the
Pudgy.
hobby.
they can make 1/3 of a smaller
But-
subject.
The company that gets talked about the most when it comes to skyrocketing shipping prices is Prime One.
because
More
they're
so
shipping
than
2
Queen,
boxes.
more so than PCS or LBS. Like
It's true. No, they're shipping larger pieces with more with
And 2
boxes, right?
most of the time.
Multiple boxes.
And also, not just that, Prime 1's 1/3 statues are actually overscaled. They're not true 1/3. They're all bigger. If you have any other 1/3 from any other company, put it next to a Prime 1 statue. Prime 1 statue is always bigger.
Well, Ledge, how's the shipping on the half scale that you get?
Well, I mean that like one of them was $235 from
Yeah, see?
California.
I have that half scale endgame cap from Queen Studios, and I paid, shipping from where I got it in California to Boston here cross country, and it was less than people were paying for Prime One quarter scale statues a couple months ago to ship.
Yeah.
It's a half scale statue.
Do you think they pocketed some of that money?
In a big box.
Yeah, the box was massive. The thing weighs like 75, 80 pounds.
Do you think they're pocketing the money, or do you think they just that's really the shipping it is?
I honestly I don't know. I'm not gonna like make accusations on it. I all I know are the numbers is that people were getting quarter scale statues and they were being quoted like $500 in shipping, and I paid like $330 or $340 to have that half scale Queen Studios cap shipped from California to Boston.
So if you can give advice, if you could give one piece of advice to Prime One and help them out, let's say what Buck is saying is true and they're listening right now and they're in trouble, what's one piece of advice you're going to give them to get them back on their feet?
I would say at least offer a cap. Say, look, this is the quote for shipping.
They don't have the Marvel options.
It may go up, but we won't. If it goes above X percentage, we'll cap it, and we won't charge you more than that.
And good deals on, if you're ordering more than one piece,
The problem is they're already buried. They can't give any more. No.
Yeah.
Well, that's true. Well, they do minimal. They do like $50, $100 off if you buy the pair. You're right.
If you're buying in a line, you can get like $100 off.
Okay, so what was your? Sorry, I missed it, Brendan. What was your?
Say that look, this is a quote for shipping, and it could be more expensive by the time it's ready to ship.
Yeah.
But whatever this quote is, we won't increase it more than X percent. If it hits this, then we're going to cap it, and then we'll eat whatever it goes.
So that expectation is at least set.
Yeah. But that, okay, this is the quote, but I know it's not going to be any higher than this number.
Hey, Rome, what's going on, Rome? Hope you're doing well, buddy.
What's up, bro?
That's pretty good.
I think if they're about to fold, that might accelerate things for them. I think something that might be better for them would be, don't make statues with as big bases. Make sure that the statues you're designing
I love them.
are going to fit inside a single box. And that will cut the price down significantly on shipping.
But then we're also talking about a measure that is then going to impact creativity and what they're able to produce.
Every other company can do a creative statue and make it not take 2 boxes. Prime One, creativity is all about working within constraints. You get the project, you know what you're supposed to make, and if for instance, if you're contracted a commission to do something, if you go to meet an artist, say, I want you to draw Spider-Man for me, 8x3 size paper.
Exactly.
You're gonna draw what fits inside a sheet of paper
within the confines of
the confines of the paper. They can be creative within those confines.
Yeah, but bigger's better, Buck. That's where we grew up in.
It's not better for the consumer.
That's why everyone loves me
right now.
Sideshow has good sales, but their shipping is just as much as the sale price. Because I'd have bought that Batcave.
Dilbert says
that's a lot.
Dilbert says it's possible that, like most manufacturers, Prime One doesn't do enough volume to do door-to-door shipping, whereas the distributors can ship end-to-end a lot cheaper.
They get that volume
Same
discount.
issue that XM has.
Yeah.
So your Buck, your suggestion would be for them to essentially scale back and not make these extravagant, overly sized dioramas and so forth. Try to get the shipping into one box. Minimize it to one box.
The thing is, they can have the occasional piece that is large and crazy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, Rome, I almost kicked them out for wearing the Giants jersey.
I'm just looking at this Superman, and I'm like, one box? Oh, man.
No. All the shipping talk is driving me to drink.
They can't do it on that piece. But there's certain pieces that don't have to be as large as they are. They can still have the whole concept fit into a singular box, right? And they just need to trim some parts off, pull some things in.
I'd rather have a statue like it is than do it.
They just need a little manscaping.
I think the cap is a nice area, $200 above. If it goes over $200, they eat it up.
We just sit back and don't buy, and then that'll solve everything.
What Dilbert said.
High-end collectible.
I just say buy less. You don't need to buy. You just buy less.
I understand what you guys are saying. You're saying it's high-end collectibles. We're assuming the company is going to fold because they're not selling enough. So it means people, even the high-end people, there's not enough people buying the product. So they need to increase the number of people buying the product. It's one thing to say, yeah, you should expect it to be expensive, but yet people are expecting it to be expensive, and that's why they aren't buying. So you need them to buy, right?
And I know a lot of people will say like,
we're
vote with
assuming
your
who's
wallet,
buying.
like don't buy it if you don't like. But what we want is a solution where people do still feel comfortable to buy it, so that the company stays in business, so that they can stay in business and sell products, and we can get the things that we want. So it's not like just outright, oh, well, I'm not done. I'm not buying any more from you. Like, we want a solution where we can still buy from them, so that they stay in business. So it's not just as simple as like, oh, well, I'm not buying from Prime One anymore. Just, it's like you can make that choice, but if enough people do, then Prime One isn't going to be around for anybody anymore.
So my last question is for Anthony, then we'll move on to news. And we can get into this a little bit later when we get into Prime One, but I want to ask Anthony, because I think Anthony would be Mr. Kennedy would be a good target market for Prime One. He stated that he hasn't bought anything from Prime. What would it take, Mr. Kennedy? What would Prime have to produce for you to be one of their customers?
They're gonna have to produce a character that's never been made, that no other company has made before.
So you want a John statue?
Awesome.
No, actually, I want a Pudgy statue.
Wow. Yeah, I don't want a Pudgy statue. I want a Scarlet.
Well, that'll work in Buck's theory, right? You could fit a Pudgy statue in one box. John, not so much.
So for you, it's not about like it's not
I don't know
about
about that.
shipping or cost or something so much as you want to see something from them that you haven't seen a million times before.
They do.
You don't want another Batman.
So what's the character?
Exactly.
What's the character that make you pre-order a piece from Prime if it was well executed?
Pussy galore.
Jesus.
Pusher, how nice to see you.
They could pull it off.
Octopussy.
Of course.
Mr. Miracle.
Okay.
Is that Mr. Clean's cousin?
Because I have to. Yeah, again, I like the random
Blackman.
Pussy Galore is Austin Powers.
DC characters.
Pussy
it's
Galore
James
was
Bond.
actually
James Bond.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Which is
James
where
Bond.
a lot of, what was it? A lot of honey?
A lot of
What
vagina.
was-
A lot of vagina.
Jesus Christ, guys.
That's what it came. That's
Prime
the
One's
play on-
listening,
on
and
the
you guys are
original
fucking
James
talking
Bond.
about a lot. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, we're talking about shit that matters, John.
So Miracle Man, yeah, well,
No, Mr. Miracle. Miracle
sorry.
Man is a
Actually,
different character.
I don't
talking
know
about
if anybody's
vaginas,
really
talking
tapped
about talking about vaginas and shipping is very apropos because with either one you're gonna get fucked.
Very good. There you go.
there we go. That's a
that.
segue.
Fudge, you want to do
Thank
it.
That's how you end
You
it.
don't want it.
That's it. Dead. Speaking about dead, Sideshow Collectibles. We saw a
God damn.
a little preview today. I don't know if it's a leak, to be honest, but the Red Sonja on Statue Forum.
Another Red Sonja?
This is the one that we saw that got teased after the Sideshow Con. So this was put on Statue Forum by
She looks like a double amputee.
Oh,
wow, the photos
Lieutenant
aren't the
Dan.
Yeah.
but yeah, this is
That
the
looks like
first
red
look.
Spaghetti. Like,
Buck, I know you were wanting a Red Sonja.
Now I can't unsee that. Oh my
Here's your
god.
Red Sonja.
I don't like the pose so much. I understand this is very reminiscent of Frank Thorne's art, but like I would have preferred more sultry and sexy over like super action.
Over
pose.
Stumpy. Okay.
Yeah, over Stumpy. But I mean, it looks cool. If someone really wants dynamism, yeah, maybe this is it.
Alan says this may be the first Sonja that he passes on.
He has all the
Stinging
rest.
indictment.
The one I want now is She Devil with a sword. So
I want
Anyone-
Brigitte Nielsen.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Brigitte Nielsen, 1985.
Sonja fans?
Do you want me to give you the family version or the explosive?
Whatever you want, buddy. This is called.
Give the adult one.
Anything
after
goes.
midnight.
Yes, we
It's
like
after
the adult.
midnight.
We just
I
finished
think it's
talking about
shit.
vagine.
I think it's shit because I mean the base is like, what the hell is that? It's just ridiculous, man. And the pose is just I don't know, man. What the hell? I think the problem
She
is that
tripping?
management. Management got in there and says, you know what, make me shit, and then that's what they give you. I'm sorry, I have two.
They came in,
Red
they
Sonia
walked in the
there.
conference room.
I have
Make
two
me
Red
some
Sonia.
shit.
Make
This isn't
some
shitty
shit
enough.
and make that
this
shit
isn't
good.
shitty enough. Rome
Two
says
Red
pass.
Sonia, and this is the third one that comes out. Come on, this is worse than the first one that came out. I mean,
No, come on, that's not true.
yes, it is, man.
The one where she's holding the head?
Yes.
Look, you got a lot of side boob there.
Come on, Phoenix. That's too much. That one's awful. This one's serviceable.
Look, it doesn't look anything like the picture, from the art. The art looks
From
good.
this?
See that?
Well, these
that's a really
pictures-
low res picture. You can't
This
really.
Yeah, like,
this
you
picture's
can't-
bad. It's like taken off a screen. I think someone got fired and they wanted to.
I think the paint
that
work is gonna
face is supposed to be blood?
isn't gonna be bad.
No idea.
It's supposed to be blood coming out from the sword and onto the ground.
I think it's
That's-
A lot of blood.
This is absolute Sonya, like absolute carnage. This is
It
absolute.
looks
Sonya.
unfinished. Like it looks like that's not
was
supposed
a
to
good
be
joke.
the base. Like it's supposed to be on top of something else.
Looks like venomized Sonya or
Well,
something.
John's references need an asterisk.
So that's
Jose says.
oh, well,
Okay, well,
the good thing about it is
so it's
it's
a.
saving money from buying it, so that's good.
All right, are we done with Sonya? You want to move on? No one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kennedy, not a fan.
There have been other statues in the past that have been better than this. I mean, I'll wait to see when it comes out, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah,
You
but
know
they
what
listened to
else?
Buck. They gave
You
him
know what
up
I say?
Sonya.
You know what I
Buck?
say about
I
the
don't want you to listen to Buck.
Oh, here he goes
Wow.
again, Mr. Kennedy. Just give me the Silver Surfer, and we'll make it
Edgar,
true.
what's going on, Edgar? Edgar says the one with the snake base beats all of them, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
That's prime
I
one.
think that one, yeah.
No, that's
They,
With the
they
swap
should have
out.
done a Bridget Nielsen one and then paired her with an Ernie Reyes Jr.
this is
Hey, I'm more down for that one.
But it'd be good if something was different base for her.
the snake base is the second sideshow.
Yeah, but
She
we don't
got
know
rid
if
of
this
the
is
full-
done. We don't know if this is just going to be the base, right? There could be maybe a base
This is
underneath.
painted.
I would hope
It's-
it's not.
I think this is done. It's painted. It's like
so?
this. Yeah, it's a painted statue. This is the prototype. I
Yeah,
think
but
that's what we get.
wouldn't that blood be coming from some sort of creature or something that she just cut through or slashed through?
I mean,
Well, they're making the boxes smaller, so there's no.
So wait a second. Now you want me to pay for a
Yeah,
statue and
exactly.
then use my imagination?
That's what you
No,
get for
no,
cheaper
no.
shipping. There you go.
Don't try and apply logic to this,
It's
John. What are you
kind of,
doing?
kind
That's
of.
an idea, though. That's an idea. They have.
Anyways, let's not get too. I don't want to get too. I don't want to dig Sideshow into any hole yet.
She's literally riding the Crimson Wave.
These
right now.
seem.
Oh,
Yeah, some kind of like blood monster in the ground or something. Yeah.
This is a leak. Apparently, I think it's a leak. But
How much do you think it'll be? 700 or 11?
yeah, for sure, 690, 700.
Probably 2,500 plus shipping.
20, what? Les, that's not water, man. Les is lying.
750
750? No way, man.
or 700.
700, yeah.
Wow, you were really against that extra $50.
That's right. $50. You guys, you just whined about shipping, and you're telling me you don't care about $50.
You reacted to that 7 to 750 like
Damn
it
right.
was like 7 to 1,700. Like,
Jesus. Okay, we'll get to
I wonder-
Tweeterhead.
Some beast or something with that pose she's got. I mean, that's like a killer pose. Like, I'm going to kill something. You know, I want her leaping off of something. Or,
Some creature or something, yeah.
she's killing
yeah,
Ooh,
Yeah.
Michael Raven said something funny.
it's not bad. I
He
like
did,
the
yeah.
other. I like her and
It's
herself.
unfortunately, I don't want to get
All that
canceled.
red.
Well, that's why I said the Crimson Wave. But,
That's a clean way of saying it. Elvira, right? Elvira. Sorry, I was born in 91. Elvira, Mistress of the Dark.
you're too young to appreciate Elvira's tits.
Yeah. Here she is. Full
Well, if
reveal.
you're never too
Oh,
young now.
we're all old enough to
Yeah.
appreciate hers.
Tweeterhead. 550 for a Macat. Not bad. Quarter scale. We got the full reveal. 2 versions. You get the smiling version on the left and the more sultry version on the right. Here's the caveat. The portrait on the left you can only pick up through Tweeterhead. That's their exclusive. And on the right, that's going to be sideshows.
Oh, the
Really?
one on the left is way better.
Yeah, so that one's gonna
Much
that's
more
gonna be
like
quarter scale 550 for that.
quarter scale.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look, a lot of people who watched late night TV on the USA Network in the 90s
Yeah.
are going to buy this statue.
Yep.
How confident are you guys that the paint is gonna come out good? I think it's gonna be bad.
No.
No, I think it'll be fine. It's
No,
it's
Tweeterhead's
not
pretty
a
good.
No, you can't always think negative. You
that
know?
pale
Tweeterhead's
skin
always
with
been
like,
pretty
I
good
think
with their
that's going to
paints.
be pretty easy. There's not a
Yeah,
ton of
it's gonna be
shading they got to
pretty,
do.
yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
You got to give them the benefit of the doubt until you see it.
I like Tweeterhead for
First,
their Motu line, but like when I see what they do with people, like the contrast between prototype and production is a very big gap.
No.
Did you grow up with Elvira, Pudgy?
I don't remember the time frame. I think I was a teen already.
That was a kid.
But I didn't really follow. I knew of her. Knowing pop culture, I knew of her, but I didn't follow her, so I don't. Really
I didn't know it really either.
I'd be curious to hear in the chat which ones you guys prefer, closed mouth or
Closed mouth.
Always open.
Always
open.
Always
open. Open's always better.
If
They want
her,
the
Action,
as a character, she was always very like,
animated.
comedic,
Yeah.
loud. Like the smile on the left absolutely fits the character that she portrayed. The one on the right, it doesn't really look like her at all to me.
Yeah.
That'll be the one. Like I said, the one Sideshow will be putting on. I have another photo here. Unfortunately, they haven't. Sideshow hasn't given us any other photos of that portrait, but it'll be the same body. Well sculpted, I think it looks. How about anyone else?
Oh, it's sculpted nice.
550. You can't go
Is the
wrong with
outfit
550.
fabric or sculpted?
Sculpted.
Like, the sleeves, like those, because those look like they're fabric.
Yeah, no, it's sculpted.
It's sculpted.
No, it's sculpted. This is probably maybe a different material of.
It looks good. People are, I'm sure plenty of people will dig it.
And then this is the one that Sideshow's going to be.
That's a good likeness right there.
Oh, nice. There she is. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good.
That's
Actually.
definitely good likeness.
There's a knock at the door, John.
Someone's knocking at my door.
Thank you.
Somebody.
Straight out of prison.
Oh, straight out
What's
of
going on,
prison.
Richie? I was worried you weren't going to make it, buddy. You doing okay?
Going off out, yeah.
How you doing, bud?
No, don't need to apologize. Then.
Nice job.
We did hold on the show for a while, but we had to go on.
So I bring this photo up here because this is not PCS's first, not PCS, sorry, Tweeterhead. This is not Tweeterhead's first Elvira piece. They went ahead and did that, the one on the left, almost 10 years ago. Body's almost the same, no?
Very similar, yeah.
Very similar.
The new one's the new one is a little curvier.
Pose.
Well, she only had one pose.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
So like but I think the body is curvier. I think it's more accurate to her in real life, and then the portrait is definitely more like her on the new one.
Fatal says they should have did a swappable head. Rashid, do you have any thoughts on this, Elvira?
No, I like the portrait. I think the portrait is well done, but no, I'm not interested in it.
Thanks. Which portrait did you like better, the Sideshow or the Tweeterhead one?
Let me see both of them. There was one that we were talking about yesterday. The one on the right on this picture, I love the one on the right for some reason.
That's the Sideshow. That's gonna be the Sideshow one.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the left.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, the one on the right. I like.
You like the one on the right, yeah. That's gonna be
Yeah.
Sideshow's the more sultry look.
Yeah.
And then Tweeter has the one with the open.
I thought
mouth.
both of them was Tweeterhead, no?
They're both Tweeterhead, but Sideshow is gonna get the one piece with you don't get both portraits with the purchase.
Oh, okay.
So Sideshow will get one, and then Tweeterhead will have the exclusive.
The other one's a Tweeterhead exclusive.
Yeah. For some reason, I like the right one. I don't know why. I like the right one for some reason.
I'm assuming the seam is like right under the jawline, then, right? If you're going to swap out the head,
It'd have to be. Yeah, it'd have to be.
Because
I
otherwise,
would say maybe around the cleavage, like maybe it comes out like a bust. No, really, maybe
that
it
just
could
makes
be,
me
yeah.
That's
Well,
not
that
the
just makes
hair
me
and everything.
wonder: is it going to be visible when you're actually like when
If
you've
you
got the
want it
final
perfect,
product?
Well, no, because how do you know it's not a one piece like the OG Sideshow Poison Ivy?
So there's no option for getting like you can't get both
No,
sculpts through Tweeterhead. It's,
nope. Yeah, no.
Okay.
no.
All
It's
right,
probably
so then I guess they're
attached.
just making different ones with different ESs, I guess.
Yeah, they're going to be different, totally separate releases.
Okay.
I wonder what makes them make this. Like,
There's always been a cult following for this character. No, I've
Yeah, my guess is the ES is going to be super low on them. But I am surprised that they're even making two different versions. I figured just like one would be enough.
or at least the head swap out. You know.
Yeah, it's either or Fatal, exactly. This will be the side. So, Late Night says that's 80s right there, set in stone.
Yep, 80s and 90s late night USA Network.
Yeah, I watched it. I was watching Airwolf and Knight Rider, A-Team. Those are my shows.
Poor
my
quality photo here.
I'm gonna say 150 on the
Magnum,
regular,
yeah.
75 on the exclusive.
That's your guess?
Yep.
150 on the regular, 75 on the exclusive.
Yeah, this piece make you want to collect the whole line, though. I love this piece right here.
The trap jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a little. It's not as clear. It's not a clear photo, but this is the trap jaw going through the factory already.
Yeah.
So it's getting ready to be boxed up. Tweeterhead said, and whoever ordered it, you guys should be getting yours soon. So congrats on that.
Very nice.
And what trap job from?
Masters of the
Masters of
Universe.
the Universe.
Okay.
Yeah. Another era of.
Yeah, another thing I didn't like.
Yeah, it's good. Save money. But they did an amazing job on that line. Okay, let's PCS. Let's get to some of the meat and potatoes today. Quick mention on Akuma as well as Dalsum. 110 scale coming up for pre-order September 26th. Are any of you guys getting into the Street Fighter line? Or considering it at least?
No.
Me.
Negative.
No, but I like Street Fighter. I like the game growing up for sure. I would still like it now if I played it.
Have you ordered any, Kennedy?
Yeah.
Which ones have
I
you
got
done so far?
the Ryu Dan and the Bison Rolento.
Okay. You're going to be adding these two as well? Is your plan to get the whole setup?
Restaurant. Bison.
The plan is, yes, to try to get the whole setup.
I don't remember his arms twisting like a pretzel though.
Well, he's supposed to be like a yoga master, so
Yeah, I remember the leg.
he's
you
all
know, the
stretch. Yeah,
leg
he's all stretchy. So
hovering and levitating, but I don't remember his like arms being able to twist like a pretzel.
Did you end up ordering those X-Men? The Wolverine?
yes, X-Force and Brownie.
Nice. Cash says, I would like to get this line, but it will be on the back burner for now. What's going on, Cash? Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Thing is, there's so far they've been so fairly priced too. That's been really cool. But good on them with this line, and the Gamerverse one they're doing now in 10th. They showed this. They showed this teaser as well. Leatherface. Coming soon.
This looks like this could be the remake Texas Chainsaw they did
Texas
several years back.
Chainsaw. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a.
There's a 1/3.
This would be for Cash. I don't think they said whether it's a third. I'm gonna guess it would be quarter. I don't know. I don't even want to say because, I don't know what scale it would be. It's coming soon though. I could take a look after the show. I think they put it on one of their news releases. Why, you're a horror fan, Vision?
No, but I know somebody that is. So I think it'd be nice.
Okay. I know Cash is, but yeah, no, just a piece of news to me.
Cash rules everything around me. Please get the money.
But here, this is the meat and potatoes to talk about a little bit about tonight.
Jordan.
Oh, nice.
The Jordan.
That price is nice.
$693.
700. See.
770 MSRP. So let's make it clear.
Well,
693.
I mean, most of us were on point. You said about 7-8. So
Yeah.
Not Jarhead.
It was like 1,000. Oh, yeah, Jarhead lost.
So 770 is MSRP if you're ordering without the PCS discount. After the discount, it's 693 through PCS's site. Edition size is 150, and this is quarter scale.
That's not
And
bad,
you're not,
150.
and this is the silver exclusive, but you're not really getting anything special added to the statue here. Like there's no swap outs or anything.
Just a coin.
Kazuntoid.
One
Are
in
those
150 chance.
Yeah,
thing
the
you
coin
were?
on that. But what are your thoughts, guys? First off, on price point.
It's a great price.
That's
Really
good.
For
good
yeah.
Jordan.
It's a good price.
It's a good
yeah.
price,
Four
150.
scale.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 3 Jordans put in one, right? Like the shoes, the pose, the face.
Are those
NBA
regulation
logo, the
shoes,
Bulls
though?
logo.
What's going on, G Vega? Just to go back
Yeah,
for a
those are
second.
Jordan 1s.
G Vega says it's quarter scale from the 2003 Texas Chainsaw Massacre for the previous teaser. Thank you,
Yeah,
buddy,
see?
for that.
In the original picture, he had the 5s on, I believe. Jordans.
Okay, thanks Vision, for that. I wasn't sure.
Wouldn't you thought it would have sold out by now? Like for that price?
Well, depending on how many
Well, it
Jordan
just
fans
came
there are
out,
out there,
right?
right?
Yeah.
You got to hit the market. Smilex says this Jordan's a mess. Shoes doesn't match the era.
That's what I'm wondering. I
Does
was
it?
like,
Yeah,
that's
the
what-
ones was the when Jordan first came in, and this pose he had on the 5s, I believe, the Jordan 5s.
Dilbert did do something on his
I like
Instagram.
I'm pretty sure we
Or some
pretty sure we
different-
point that out to Ant. Maybe you can fix that, or you think
It's not just the
it's a
shoes,
Nike
though.
thing?
It's not just the shoes. It's some of the outfit as well.
the outfit.
It's a
I
mix
did-
between 80s and 90s.
What about them stripes?
Really?
Yeah, I think the 5s didn't have the Nike logo back then. I don't believe either. I think that's when Jordan crossed over as well.
Yeah,
So it could be he had to get paid double.
I'm not a huge basketball into the basketball.
Yeah, I
but
mean, they're. I mean,
Dilbert said he had hair when he was wearing Air Jordan 1s.
It could have been a licensing thing with Nike too, because they want, companies just have weird things like that, and they might have been like, "We want these shoes," or
Yeah.
So and it's something that people could point that out to him, but he might not be able to make a change because they're usually pretty good about making changes if enough people are clamoring for it. So this might come down to a licensing stipulation, and it's like you can make a Jordan, but you have to use these shoes or something, and then they just kind of combined different time pieces.
Smilex says no tongue is a problem as well. I've heard that going around in the community as well. Deflex says, nah, they messed this up. You can't put a bald head MJ with Jordan 1s. He only
Right, that's what throws me off. And with no, like a little bit of tongue at least. You can't have his mouth open like that.
It's
looking like
not
that
water,
with
man.
no tongue.
John, check face.
Anyway, this.
I mean, that's it. I mean, it looks odd, but if you have his tongue out, then it's not going to look as odd.
He only rewore Jordan 1s in 98 with the black jerseys. They didn't do their homework on this one.
Yeah,
I can't.
Exactly.
But again, it sounds like it's a licensing thing.
What is a vision?
I took a picture of what he's trying to get, so you can see the outfit and see the shoes.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I have it here. I'm gonna
this.
keep. I don't know if I got a picture. I'll check.
Yeah,
if you want to share your screen, that'll help
Yeah,
because I can't.
Regulation.
Elephant print.
Yeah, we need some regulation pictures to look at to compare.
I just don't want to pull them up just in case the thing goes down.
So you just press share screen.
So here we go. Here's a little closer up photo of here's the face. So what do you think of the portrait?
Oh, man.
The one on the right looks good. The one on the left a little bit. It looks different. Than the one on the right looks better to me. Oh, never mind.
It looks like a video game of Jordan, like a PS3, PS4 era, not like today necessarily. It's, you know who it is, but it's not great.
I mean, is it perfect? No, I like this. I like this piece.
I like this Jordan.
Yeah. I think I shared it. I don't know if it works or not, but
no. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna get to. I think I might have the picture. If I don't have it, I'll share it. No, she said. Ant stated Upper Deck did not allow the tongue out.
Yeah, like you said, They're licensor issues. I think that's probably
Yeah.
along the same thing with the shoes too. I think they're
Alright.
trying to capture the
hair.
spirit of Jordan and what people want, but there are going to be licensing issues related to those with dealing with Nike and stuff like that, where they're going to be allowed to do certain things and not others, and they're just trying to capture the spirit of the person in the pose. And to that, I think they've done a good job. They're always going to be people who are pointing out the details. That's also why when you have an ES of 150, there are going to be enough people out there who are like, I know that the shoes aren't entirely accurate, but I still love this piece and I'm going to get it.
Freakflex, what's going on, buddy? Thanks for stopping by. Why wouldn't they use the pose in the silhouette logo?
Oh yeah, no. That costs
So
too much for that.
basically, you're right. You're right. You're going to be a Jordan fan to get this piece, and all the Jordan fans love it.
Yeah, but Pudgy brought up a good point earlier in the week as well, saying that this would be awesome to add to a collection. Someone who has like
First-time statue buyer.
First-time statue buyer, sports fan,
memorabilia.
like memorabilia, sports memorabilia fan,
Yeah.
Jumpman, damn boys up there,
Bird and
something.
stuff. They can,
What's going on, Mark P?
Head.
All right, let's keep going.
We want the Larry Bird days, and those are pretty good. They go ahead.
So this was by Dilbert. Here it is. Here's one comparison shot. It's like a mix of dunks that they did with this piece. Because Vision sent me shared his screen as well, and which I'll share here.
Yeah, but the one the Gilbert have is not even the right one either. The one I'm sure right now.
The one, but that's what I'm saying. It's like a mix.
Yeah. Let me share it again.
But here, you want to share it quick right now? Hold on.
There you go.
Yeah, that looks pretty good though. Yeah.
Can you see it? There you go.
So the shoes are different. He had the elephant print.
Yeah.
He had hair.
Yeah, there you go.
And the mouth was different too. It didn't have the lips sticking out like it.
Honestly, being Jordan, I'd choose the first pair of sneakers anyway. They're more noticeable than everybody. You can't talk about the sneaker because that's one that's most famous one.
Yeah, Jordan 1s. Those go for a lot. If you got the
And
original,
they go for a lot. Jordan 1s go for a lot.
Yeah. Them 5s you can find anywhere.
Dilbert says there's a lot of creative liberties. The black gear is almost of a 90s Jordan, and with the shaved head, they might as well go with a 90s outfit and frame, which would be larger. Authenticity is key. He goes on to say they made the mistake of treating this like Stallone and Rocky statue, but this is the GOAT. Got to maintain authenticity to sell it. I think they fell short.
No, I think it'll sell. But
with
basketball
150
fans,
ES.
Exactly.
look at that 23. Look at the sneakers. That's hot, man.
How long do you think it's gonna sell out though? They have like 96 left.
Well, did the Blade diorama, is that on wait list? Or no, am I wrong?
Yes, it is. Yeah,
right, so it takes time, you know what I'm saying? I mean, if they post this in a sports channel, I think a lot of people will buy it.
And that's the other thing that Pudgy was saying was the marketing, right? It has to be marketed.
Right. So what statue, what comic book and Star Wars guy? I'm not saying that we're not into sports, but it's just like when McFarlane did the hockey players. The Spawn's going to outsell the hockey players all the time. So
if they made 700 of these, then it would be difficult for them to move them because enough people would nitpick about like different details and stuff. But I guarantee you there are 150 people out there who will be like, it's not 100% accurate, but I love it and I'm going to get it.
But don't forget that's 150 for the silver exclusive. There's still a regular version with an edition size to be announced.
What's the regular version?
It's not. It just doesn't have the PCS perks.
Yeah, I'd say it's a good price too, so people will be happy with it.
I think a lot of Chicago Bull fans will buy this.
Heck yeah!
Those crazy nutty Chicago fans, they'll buy this.
At less than $700, definitely.
What do you think of the base? The way the feet are angled.
I think it's good.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I love that they sell on the bottom. The bottom of the sneaker looks hot right there.
Yep.
Exactly.
If you know Jordan, if you know Jordan ones, that looks just like it.
Can I propose an idea? I'm going to propose an idea to you guys and everyone in the chat too, and whoever's watching afterwards, in the comments. Let me know what you think about this idea. So I was not a fan of the base, and I was trying to think of ways that we can have him dunking like this without this base.
No, here we go.
But I understand for price point and so forth. That's what. So here's my idea. Actually, before I give you my idea, I haven't heard from Buck on this, MJ. Buck, do you have any thoughts on this? Because Buck is usually
my bad.
What?
I was listening to the Jumpman song. Okay.
All right, never mind. So this is my idea. No, I'm kidding. What is it? What do you have? Any thoughts?
I think it looks fine. I think people will buy it.
Okay.
And you think they need a hoop?
I've never seen Buck give such a short answer in my life.
I think at this point, no one's ever satisfied with likeness. You get what you get. It's good enough. I think for most people, if people are fans, they'll buy it.
Yep.
I said the same thing.
If they had the hoop, you think that would make a difference?
Like, how do they execute the hoop? Where do they put it? Won't it block?
Block his face. Yeah.
Viewing.
No. I'm talking about like an actual hoop where it's removable, like to this in front of him. You know, you can move back and forth.
Okay. Right? So you can place it wherever you want
on a separate base.
Because if you turn it sideways with the hoop, then it's not blocking his face. You can have a side view. So it just should have been like optional, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess I don't think it's necessary, but I can see like people wanting that.
Well, the iconic one is where he jumps up and he's like hanging in the air, and the hoops he's approaching the hoop, and that's the iconic look.
Well, we don't know if this is going to be the only. Maybe he'll do another one, but for me, I like that Space Jam one with the. Anyways, the one we showed in this.
And you got nice
with the stretched out arms.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So here's my concept. I was going to ask Mr. Kennedy, but it looks like he just stepped away for a second. So obviously, it's going to be more expensive. Okay, and don't ask me who these players are, because I know nothing about basketball. But here's my concept.
Fear the Photoshop. I'm gonna see.
No Photoshop. How about if they gave us another player, and that he keyed in to the other player like this?
Like Patrick Ewing.
That's cool.
They would never. Patrick Ewing, another player.
No, I just told you.
Like,
it has not. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Like they would never be like, yeah, I'll license my likeness for you to make this of Jordan teabagging the back of my head. Like, unless never gonna. No professional athlete will ever put their ego aside and let you do that. I don't care how much money you give them.
That's why
it would be a good idea.
It's a good idea.
Absolutely,
man.
That's why I don't have Maestro have Wolverine Claw, because they consider him dead, and Marvel's not going to go for that.
That was a long time ago. He'll be happy to do that nowadays.
Right. So if his knee keyed into the back there, I think it would be perfect. And we don't have that ridiculous. For me, I don't like the base.
The only way to do that if like they did like double dribble from the video game, and they make that player just a great player. You don't know who it is.
Yeah.
It would have to be like an NPC, just like some generic person that isn't an identifiable NBA athlete.
Or what if
a ref?
What if they find someone Jordan dunked on that's broke his shit right now, and they told him like, "Yo,
we'll give you a bunch of money if you hit." Maybe. I mean, where's John Starks?
Too bad.
Now?
Too bad he didn't dunk on Prime 1. Anyway, sorry. Freak Flag says it's a good idea. It would have to be a generic player. Yeah. Okay. But hey, it's.
But in that case, would that be like?
Yeah. How much money?
The iconic moment, though.
Yeah.
And you're like, because you're going to pay for that extra body that he's on top of. But do you want to pay that extra money if it's just some generic guy and not like capturing an actual moment that you know?
Dilbert says the base looks like a birthday cake. Damn, I will not be able to get that like a birthday cake topper. Mitchell says it looks better than what I was expecting it to be. The price point is great. It feels incomplete without the hoop. I think that's what rounds it off for people, is that price point. That's the sweet spot, and that's why. Because realistically, where are you going to get another Jordan statue?
Mm-hmm. I guess they can add the hoop as a add-on that you can buy separately.
Yeah,
and
I don't think they added the hoop, that would bring the price up. A lot of people want it even more.
Because you got to do the full backboard and bolt to support it. So you're not talking about like a little thing.
And when people want to display this in their their sports room, it would go great with it.
And I don't believe they'd have to pay any like specific licensing fees for that, unless there's some kind of company that has a patent on those like smart rims and
No, they would just it would just be. I mean, the backboards are just clear anyway. So like
yeah, but like if there's
no
a company
branding
that
on
owns the rights to like it or something, I don't know.
No, 'cause
Smilex
there's no
says
branding on
the Enterbay figure is way better. That's an interesting route as well.
Yeah, the basketball has no logo either on the statue. I did not notice that.
I'm
it's
so
plain.
appalled. Spalding ball.
So no Spalding. Oh, it does have
Oh
Spalding.
yeah, so the ball on the statue doesn't have any branding on it.
Yeah.
Says NBA. Is that what it says?
It's still something I can't see.
I think it
though.
does have something. Yeah, it does.
Right there.
Yeah, I think it says NBA.
Okay.
Yep, just NBA.
NBA ball. We got it.
To everyone who picked it up, like I said, I don't think you're gonna get another MJ statue, so this may be your chance. And
Mom, Dad, I want Spalding.
You think he's gonna lean over time?
He got Spalding at home.
That's the other thing is the engineering here. I don't know how they would do it. The first thing I thought of statue wise was the Prime 1 Talon. But even this is at such a weird angle. I think that 23. I think the part of the leg is attached to that 23 already, and the 23 keys into the base, and then the rest of the body keys into the leg. That's how I think it's done. I don't think it's from the foot. I don't think it's from the foot. Maybe the shorts. Yeah.
Companies have been getting better with that. I mean, look at the sideshow Zatanna, right? And the way that she's like leaning back and there's nothing underneath her. So, I'm sure they're working on the engineering for it.
Freak says add on a hoop. Add a hoop will be kind of too short to be close to the ball or too high if in scale, maybe forced perspective. Well,
yeah, that he's right. But I want to ask you guys something that you guys haven't like pointed out. So this whole time we've been thinking of from like our hyper, like focused, almost autistic level of scrutiny when it comes to these statues. The actual target market, I feel, are going to be sports fans and not necessarily like statue collectors.
Yeah.
Like when they see this likeness, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna be complaining the way we
You're
are.
not going to get that kind of scrutiny.
Do you think they're gonna be sufficiently impressed by what we're looking at?
They're going to complain because my friends would complain. They would spend $700 on this.
People who
but you got to remember there's diversity in sports fans in the same way that there are in statues, and people will be willing to overlook certain inaccuracies to have a good representation of a character they love. There are tons of sports fans who are going to be anal about like the Jordans and the hair and the tongue and stuff like that. But there are going to be plenty of sports fans who are like, this is still the best Jordan statue I've ever seen. And it's not 100% accurate, but I want it. And they're not even looking at those other details. The bottom line is I think there are enough of those people that they can sell this statue.
Oh, yeah.
I think what will happen is if they want to sell this, all they need to do is go tell Hype Beast to promote it, and like it's going to sell out.
Freak says 700 a sticker price. Wouldn't that be a shock for sports fans? We say good price, but sports fans would maybe question it. Ken J says sports fans will care about the shoes.
Yeah,
some will, for sure. And some won't. So
yeah, exactly.
You'll sell 150 of them though, for sure.
Exactly, and that's all they need.
Well, but best of luck to Ann. At least he's taking some risks there, so I applaud him for that, and he's listening. And the most thing I applaud him for is what he's bringing these pieces to market at. The price point he's bringing these pieces to market is unbelievable, especially considering the licenses that were used for this Jordan. I applaud him for that. So keep up the good work there.
And needs to go teach Prime 1 how to run their business before they fold.
He doesn't speak Korean though.
Japanese.
Sorry. Japanese. What's that song? Japanese. Okay.
Don't say.
Right. Anyways, Queen Studios. You guys are no fun, man. Fuck.
Are they coming out with something?
No, of course not. This is just an update. There's going to be a Shanghai Wonder Festival. I think we're going to see them bring some stuff to market there. So,
will it just be in art again, or it's going to be Queen?
I think that Terminator bust. I think we might see that Terminator bust there, the one with the animatronics.
Oh, yeah. I want to see like some anime pieces, guys. Come on, let's do this.
Anyways, but they're going to bring the Superman, the Heath Ledger, 10-day countdown. So Wonder Festival.
Yeah,
they've been quiet.
They were going to that too.
Yeah, so that's going to be interesting. I want to give a shout out here too to Steve over at Casual Nerd Problems. Go check him out. We did an episode called Let's Ask. So he got some questions from the community and directed them at John from Queen Studios, and he actually responded. So be sure to check out Steve's channel, Casual Nerd Problems. This was a good episode. John was able to answer some good questions. Turning Japanese, Freak Flag. That's it. Thank you, buddy. No, that's definitely not what.
That's the beginning of it. Turn it Japanese.
That's the beginning of it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Think
See,
so?
I wasn't born.
Yeah.
That's the way it starts.
Okay, sorry. I thought I was about to start sumo wrestling. The Let's Ask here was a good episode. So the main question that's been trickling around the community is: did Queen Studios lose the Marvel license? And they confirmed that they did not. They still have the Marvel license. So there you go.
It's not suspended or revoked.
Nothing like that. No.
I have the power.
Good. That's
Prime
good,
One. Yeah, Dilbert, the Terminator bust there's a Terminator bust that has animatronics. We covered it last episode, but nothing's been attached, from my knowledge at least. Nothing's been attached to Queen yet, but there are rumblings that it is a Queen piece. So we will see.
Oh, yeah.
So for Prime One Studio, we're just gonna touch on some of ESs that were announced. This is crazy. So remember they canceled the third scale Constantine? Well, they still have their quarter scale coming in at a price point. The DX bonus version at $14.99 and the regular version at $13.98. Now the edition size is what's set. I freaked out here. Originally, I think it was set to 300. Now the DX is set to 150 pieces only, and for the regular, only 20.
Wow.
Don't you know Constantine is a very popular character? I'm kidding.
Okay, so now,
But
now
still,
if you're-
man.
It's still a nice statue, though.
What were you gonna say, Pudgy?
Okay, so
statue.
if you're
I mean, I
into
like-
ES, do you go for the regular just because it's such a low number?
No, that's the one nobody wants.
Not if somebody likes to have the idea of having one of only 20.
Yeah, but that's
but
there's still
Yes,
100 could be more
just
of
to
them
make
out
it
there.
feel good, really. You really want the bonus. Bonus is the better. They put it as a 20 because nobody wants that. They want the DX.
Yeah.
I don't want a
Then
bonus.
why? Then I wouldn't even make the 20 then. Fuck,
Yeah,
just make it
pretty
one
much.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they just
Because
pick it up.
price point difference, you're looking at what, $150? So,
Oh, but it meant enough for the 20 people that ordered.
Some people they want that 150 difference.
It's still available.
See,
So less than 20.
That's why they have to.
Operators are standing by to answer your call.
doesn't this prove that people want the statue? They talk about the statue, but nobody wants them. Nobody ordering
They'll
them.
probably go to 75. Yes, pretty soon.
yeah, but it's not about just wanting to order. It's price point too, man. That's a hefty price point for
If it was 1/3, it'd be sold out at that price point, huh?
quarter scale. Yeah.
That's cap.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
the thing, though.
heard at that price would sell out.
You guys, I don't like. Come on, that's not true. Go look at all the other 1/3s on their website. They have shitty ESs as well. Like it's not like it's not necessarily specific to this statue.
Is it
They just
possible
have-
that the character is not very popular to other people?
Yeah, but you telling me you can't get 150 comic book fans to pick up this piece?
I don't
How many
really
we
know
got
how
on this
people-
panel? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'd
we
pick
got
up this
9?
piece, but $14.99. God damn.
Well, maybe people are the same way with how you think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Fatal says
Well,
dumb move by Prime One. Just make the bonus version with 170 ES and drop the price to $13.99.
I mean, I would pay this price because I feel like you're not going to see a Constantine like this
you
ever
won't
again.
now. You won't see another one like this. No way. No way, Nick.
Especially with the DX with the skull and everything.
Yeah, no.
You know, it's a dark piece, so I mean, I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, me too. I think it's done well. For sure.
So how come you're not buying it, Rashid? I'm just curious.
Why don't you lend me some money? You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's the thing, though. Everybody wants these.
God, you know what it is?
Phoenix coming with a 1-2 blow.
I know. You know what it is, Phoenix? I'm not really a Constantine fan like that, and I didn't pick up the Swamp Thing.
Probably
But
nobody.
because it's so dark looking, I would.
You can
get
still appreciate it. Yeah.
it. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I still appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand that, but I'm just saying, people want stuff, but when actually buying it, people don't buy it. That's the problem, right?
Shipping
That's why you go back to.
But you know this,
Batman
Phoenix,
and
is where we go
Superman.
back to. A lot of people are just being very picky now what they buy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, so
It could be an economical sort of thing. Yeah.
I think it's because if they had more omnibuses, people would add the
Wow.
omnibus.
So to continue the gravy train of low ESs,
do you guys think also that
goddamn.
people look at the resale value of these pieces also? I said if he buys this,
Yeah, you're not going to see a
But,
secondary market.
before people would be like, once it has a low ES, everybody think it's going to be worth money because it has a low ES. But now people don't even care it has low ES.
Because you're dropping $14.99 plus the shipping, $2,000, let's
Right.
say, and then aftermarket you could get it for $1,300 all in. Like,
I think a DC carrier, any DC who's buying a lot of DC should have this piece.
all right, hold on. Jeff sent me a message here. Hello, let's see if this will.
Your gerbil in the wheel isn't tied.
Drum roll.
Hold on a second. It's the computer. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
DC characters don't do well.
Okay, so this is really interesting. So, Jeff had sent me a message in regards to the Queen Studios, a response from John. So the question was, "Hi John, there's a rumor on Statue Forum that Queen Studios lost the Marvel license. Any truth to that?" The response from John from Queen Studios says, "Hi Jeff, we didn't lose the license. We just chose not to renew for the USA this year. Wow. We've made most of the characters that we want to make from the Avengers. We're hoping to return with some new characters next year. This year we have some other bus licensed in the USA that will be put up for PO first." Wow, interesting.
Yeah, they lost the license.
Ooh.
From what I remember when I was with Steve, it was just the fact that they have the license and they're taking a break from using it. At least that's what I got from Steve. The verbatim was not matching whatsoever. But
I bet they didn't. It's not like Marvel took it away from them or like didn't give them the option. I bet they jacked up what they had to pay for it, and Queen Studios didn't think it was financially viable for them, and so they didn't renew the license. I'm sure they had the option.
What are we in July? 2-month difference. I don't know. I'll definitely reach out to Steve and see if the verbatim was anything like that. But thank you, Jeff, for sending that. That is definitely a different horn that's being tooted there.
Someone got the PR response.
I do appreciate Jeff on top of these things.
But I mean, it's not shocking when they like did that whole debacle with that exclusive like Doctor Strange life-size bust that was like they only made like 30, but they made you have to like get a DNA test to order it.
The problem is you're if you're going publicly, especially with YouTube streamers, your responses better be bulletproof. Because if one show's saying one thing, another person's being told another, that's
backstage.
That's not a good look. Backstage? Oh, sorry. Oh, the captain. Slifer, what's going on, brother?
Yo, what's up?
Oh,
good to see you.
What's up?
How's it going, man?
Now the party started.
Now the party's getting
man.
Too much pressure. Too much pressure, bro.
The last cool kids that come in.
You better have your question ready.
No, I don't have anything today.
Cut
Cut it out.
Well, do some research. Think of something.
You still got an hour and a half. Freak Flag says Phoenix, the guy that waits 5 years for someone desperate to sell is giving the. Oh no, sorry, I didn't know what I said. Yeah, Phoenix is
That's great.
Mr. Frugal. Queen Studios has conquered the whole MCU bus line, anyways. Who else is there to make? All right, let's keep on chugging away here. Prime 1, another ES announced. This one had me kind of jerk a little, you know.
Oh wait!
Wow.
The family show.
Okay, not like that. Yes, Batman and Robin, dead end here, quarter scale.
I kind of like this.
God damn, only 100.
I'm not doing more.
Yeah.
It's low stock.
And it's low stock. Yeah, it's 100 and it's low stock. $13.99. This is the
I like
so
the execution.
the regular is $11.99 with an edition size of 20. The Ultimate, which essentially is the difference of having Joker in the base, is $13.99. So you're paying an extra what, $200? And that's
I think this
100
piece is better
pieces.
without Joker, though.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. This piece is way better without Joker in it.
And then you just have the water.
And just looking at water.
Yeah,
I think
don't know,
man.
it
I like the
it captures
Joker.
it. They were never that close. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it captures the moment better.
It looks too crammed, and it looks better if he's not in the base. That's what I think, at least.
Yeah, because they're not even really looking at him, right?
Changes
He's just
the
laying
focal
there.
point.
Yeah.
It changes the focal.
I've not reached the point yet where I can in my head justify spending $1,400 on a quarter scale piece. Me personally, I just haven't gotten there.
The day will
You'll
come.
get there. You'll get there.
It will come, man. It will come.
Even with 3 characters on the base and switch outs.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, what's going on, Nathan?
That's
Nathan's right. The Joker's not on the cover.
That's one character. I mean, Robin and Joker are not. Come on, those are tiny. Like,
Joker should have been removable, man. Had like a water piece you can magnetize.
I'm not saying
there.
it's not a good piece. I'm just saying it's not for me. I can't justify $1,400 for a quarter scale. I haven't seen a quarter scale yet that would make me willing to pay that price.
She's coming back from the
Well,
dump.
that's
Batman on throne.
one. It's
You
nice.
had to give the prisoner water.
You rang.
Lurch.
It puts the lotion on its skin.
Back down. This is a club with a little bit of ASMR, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just like, oh shit. It's
I don't think
a
he's
sound
like-
effect. It's
White
like a
Knight
sound
boots
effect
on.
clip.
I don't think that he's learned that if you just step away like that, it doesn't mute the mic. But well, I'm gonna help him out here.
It's those white night boots, you know.
I'm just trying not to touch anything so we don't combust. All right, so it was 100. It's low stock. It makes me. I like this piece.
It makes you jerk a little.
I kind of like it too.
It's different.
Shipping is $232.
I like.
Would you get it
Kelly.
with the Joker, or would you do it? Without?
I kind of want to. Like I was looking at it with the Joker. I know it's not necessarily comic accurate, but I like it with the Joker personally.
I feel it. I don't know, something about
Yeah.
the Joker. Just I don't know.
Yeah. Add some more color. Add some more to it.
Jose's like, who the heck's
Make it
moving
bigger.
furniture? Savage. 1/3. This would be crazy, but
Yeah.
they're taking the buck approach. It's not paying off so far.
What do you mean by approach? What's my approach?
Smaller, one box.
Yeah, they're all smaller base.
Also,
concise.
if I gotta make it
They're all
statue, and
Yeah.
also
they're all-
gotta make it statue isn't ugly.
Wow, you're a savage. It's Batman. Batman's never ugly. Don't you dare. Okay, moving on. A little bit more Prime 1 news. This was cool. So this is the Last of Us. Is it Last of Us.
Yes.
Joel and Ellie that we saw at the showcase.
Yeah.
So people were giving a lot of feedback towards this, and they actually took some of that feedback to heart and made some changes. So you can see the they were complaining about Ellie's face. You can see the before on the right and after
I think it
on
got
the left.
worse.
You think it got worse?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like the first
No,
one.
I think it got better.
no, yeah.
Cheeks aren't necessarily as pudgy, and there's good freckling on the face, and the
Ooh,
eyes.
And
Anti-pudgy
the eyebrows, yeah.
Yeah, the eyes are vibrant.
I mean,
She's more scared.
it's more expressive. Looks less like Ellie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you get this crazy looking thing that you're about to shoot or shot. So you're. I think
I agree, D-Flex.
Yeah.
This piece is pretty cool, man.
It's the eyes because they made them bigger. They're more expressive, and it shows more fear in her right there. Whereas the one on the right, the original, was a little bit more blank.
This Prime 1 too?
This is Prime 1, yeah.
Prime 1.
Oh, man.
Damn,
Let's
man. When
this.
Prime 1 starts listening, you gotta know things are rough.
And
Wow.
they glossed up that character that.
The clicker.
Yeah,
And
the
they put hair. Look at the real hair.
Yeah, that looks cool too.
Yeah, it's hot toy wool hair. Ooh,
wow.
But that does look cool. That looks
Yeah,
nice.
they originally just they added that extra, like that slime effect on the arms, that wet effect. They added it throughout the body.
Yeah, that can't be good, I think.
And they added moss on the base and some water. Dirtied up the water to make it more realistic. The other thing they did, I took note here, was
The weapons.
Joel. Yeah, for Joel, they gave him
Baseball bat.
bat, pipe, axe, and then he has the shiv. So he has a slew of weapons to use.
I was hoping he'd have a shotgun or something. You know, in the game, he's got the shotgun on his back too. Or
She has the shotgun.
That's like a rifle.
Rifle shotgun.
Sawed off.
Canadians, they don't know guns.
We don't know guns. We're safe here. But this is cool. September 26th, it's going up for order, so keep an eye out there. I'll be interested to see the price.
Bud on the base.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And then XM, I don't know how much you guys want to talk about this because this is a little bit older news here, but the Spider-Man, the Absolute Carnage, their new Spider-Man.
Throw it in the garbage.
So before we say that, just to mention,
Felix, now it's garbage.
Just to mention, Dilbro over at Memenic has it up for order. You're looking at $14.99 Canadian. That's shipped.
That's good shipping. Yeah, he's got good shipping.
Shipped in North America. So
that's like $50 US.
Wow.
From
someone that was complaining about shipping, you're really coming full circle over here, eh?
I like this Spider-Man. I don't know what the hate
edition
is
size is only 300 on this one. But yeah, go ahead, rip it apart.
I like it. I'm not ripping it.
You like it?
I think it looks good.
I like that it's spider sense is magnetic and you could take it off.
I thought that was a nice touch. I agree.
I think it's a cool touch.
What do you think?
And I like that the suit is like smooth, not too much texture.
Yeah.
I like that.
You like
I think
the
it's
price?
very
School Spidey.
I like it. I'm not gonna get it, but I think it looks good.
Yeah, that's a good point. What do you think of price point wise? Right, it's still over $1,000.
I mean, that's the norm now, man.
For a quarter.
Like,
Yeah. Okay.
Just accept it or just stay out the game. I think that's how you're gonna have to look at it from now on.
Yep.
No amount of bitching or complaining is gonna change anything.
D-Flex brought up a good quick point. Why is the clicker rooted hair and Ellie and Joel are sculpted? Damn.
Because you don't have to do any combing.
No, but he's saying it looks weird having one rooted and the other the rest. Yeah.
Maybe it's the roots, not the root, like the actual hair. It's like the roots that grow from their body.
Look at this freak flag savage here. Put the price in Canadian for the 3 Canadian customers, 2 of which are in here and not buying. Hey, you could do some work there, buddy. Get off your behind, do some work. US, it's whatever. It's
30%.
What is it, Phoenix?
$50.
30% discount.
That doesn't know things, buddy. Whatever. The conversion's a conversion. You know it's cheaper if you see Canadian. But yeah, and that's shipped, so that's pretty cheap comparing.
On their site, yeah.
11, 12, something like that shipped. So, the thing is, you can't really do the conversion because you can't guarantee the conversion because that changes daily. So that's why it's you give the Canadian and then you do the conversion the day you're interested in making the purchase.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah, conversion. Your conversion rates change daily, hourly, really.
Oh, damn.
But what are you thinking of? What do you guys think about this? Anyone pulling the trigger?
No.
Okay.
Nah, it's not dynamic enough for me, but I think it's a good representation of Spider-Man.
Does this look better than PCS Carnage?
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I like his pose for sure.
You like this better than the PCS that diorama?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I was hearing some people say like, "Oh, it's too busy," but then they like the PCS one, which is like the busiest piece I've ever seen in my life. Come on.
Well, this just feels like Spidey is. I don't know. He's not the main focal point.
A little bit less carnage, all that stuff on the bottom. The head and all the tentacle stuff of Carnage is all right, but all that. Let's give something more to that base right there. I don't want all that.
That's how it was in the book, though. You know, like he was getting attacked from all angles, and he was trying to like get a better better.
Yeah,
footing.
that's cool. It's just the bubbling up from the bottom, the very bottom base.
Where it looks like it's going to attacking his leg there. Smilek says, I actually like the spider sense. That's something new. I agree there. And Fatal says, the PCS Dio blows this out of the water.
Yeah, that spider sense, that's just like the cartoon and stuff, you know?
I'd love to see how people are going to display that piece. I would love to see.
So so when I heard Absolute Carnage, like they just put out this Carnage as well. These are supposed to be companion pieces, though? Or completely separate?
It's like the line.
Same
It is.
storyline, but this isn't necessarily what he looks like in the book. He should be like rib cages in his spine.
Okay.
Weren't they doing one part that was like that? Like it was a switch out or something? And did they abandon it?
I don't think so. I don't think because when
I
Art
thought they
did the video on his channel of the prototype, it didn't have that unless they wanted to add that later on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we good to move on, or anyone else have anything to say about this?
No, they look cool.
I think it looks good.
Brandon, you're a Spidey guy, no?
Yeah, no, it's not for me.
It's not for you.
It's not a bad piece. It's just the style they chose for it. Especially with Carnage being beneath him in the way that's painted, I would like more texture to the suit. It just feels a little flat and simplistic, the paintwork to me. I'm not a fan of the Spidey sense that really they just look like lightning bolts that just, like I said, they just kind of stand out. They're like too bright yellow, but like they're magnetic and you can take them off. So that's fine. You can use them if you like them. Don't use them if you don't. But just that, the way the paintwork on Spidey, it's just not for me.
Anyone else? Kennedy?
It's all right.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the pose is really good.
Listen, I wasn't a fan of the story, so
Okay.
Spidey looks great, but too much Carnage going on. Plus, it doesn't align well with the Carnage statue itself. So,
Which seems
Something
a bit odd, no?
cool.
Yeah.
Something cool is like, with how thin that scythe is, and the fact that they're saying the Spidey senses are magnetic. It's probably going to be made out of metal. Because I can't see how they'll fit magnets into that like blade.
So you're saying the whole thing will be made out of metal? That whole piece will be made out of metal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? So we'll see.
We'll see. Okay, I think this is the last piece of news. Just J&D. Your friend Rashid Daniel. This is his name, Daniel, right?
Yeah, my friend. That's Bucks.
No, I think Sam's.
That's Buck's girlfriend.
Well,
From now on, I'm gonna do the J&D Daniel sign. Why you guys talking hate?
J&D, just nonsense dolls.
Anyways, so yeah, there's actually more news about that. So apparently there's a piece that's coming out that he you can watch the video. There's another video out, but there's a piece that apparently it's from his like favorite. It's gonna be his favorite statue ever made. He said so.
Yeah, it's that like premium Wonder.
No, it's separate.
Like Wonder Woman.
It's separate from that.
No, it's a new piece coming out.
It's a new piece coming out. He mentioned he walked by. He mentioned that he walked by where they were the production, and he can see them curling the hair and so forth. But this is completely different. The next statue that they're going to be revealing.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for me, the biggest news to take away from this video was the fact that their 1/6 figure line is not dead. They're still planning on producing figures, and hopefully we're going to be able to get some news about that by the end of the year.
Also, something that you didn't mention is the reason why they haven't put out any pre-orders in a while is because of the Hollywood writers strike and the actor strike, all that stuff. So they said because of that, they haven't been able to put out any pre-orders. So it's like, it's cool. It's weird to see that that's affecting like statue companies.
Yeah.
Why would it
it's not only statue companies, it's even
they do like
companies.
actor license likenesses, right? I think.
Yeah.
So the
Cypher
studios
says, "What's going on, Cypher? Thanks for stopping by, buddy." He says, Daniel says it's his favorite about every statue they release.
That's what he always says. True.
So we'll see. 6 scale figures from J&D. It's going to be a direct competition for in art. So we'll see how that goes.
I think it'll suck.
I just hope they don't do full silicone.
I can't see. If they do silicone, it's gonna be ass.
Yeah. Full seamless bodies. No,
isn't that like their thing? Like that's what. Like that's their trademark.
I think.
How the hell are you going to incorporate that into 6 scale?
I don't think they will.
I want to say their trademark is hyper realism.
Yeah.
So I don't think they can achieve that with silicone at that scale. So I think they're gonna do like plastic like everybody else. If they don't, I think it's doomed to fail.
But I feel like that's what they always say. Like they need the silicone for the hyperrealism. So I would love to see how.
Yeah, I think it works at a larger scale, but when you make it super small, you can't get all the textures looking right even.
And they have to try and make it cost effective. Like they can't, like their prices are notoriously high.
Right.
Like they can't come in, especially with Hot Toys and in art, even with prices going up, of late. They can't come in and be like, okay, this is going to be $1,200 6-scale figure. Like, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I am much more skeptical about them being able to make the transition into 1/6 scale than I was about Queen and Art doing it.
Something to even sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Something else about it is that they barely have any competition at 1/3 doing the hyper real like characters. If they go into 6 scale, they're competing with InArt and Hot Toys. I think they'll be screwed if they try to do the silicone and make it super expensive.
More so in art, I think. Jeff says, but this one is really his favorite of all favorites. Jesus. So just to end it, here are some more photos from a collector by the name of Sonny of the Batman, the Pattinson Batman.
It looks so much better, but it's probably because his dad did a lot of editing to the color, so it looks less ruddy in the face, the skin tone.
I think
It still looks older. Like the jawline looks like aged and wrinkled and
pitted. It's too pitted.
Pitted. It's pitted.
Yeah, it does it like
he woke up hungover.
The
I
lower
feel like
half
it
of
worked
the
on
face looks weird.
on this one better, but even that, my favorite is the masked head. That's the one that works for me.
Yeah,
looks like John Hamm as Robert Pattinson.
Wow. And then there's the suit. Suit looks good too. But we'll put a pin in it there. Not too much news, but some stuff to talk about. Just to discuss some community photos that were shared. Jimmy last week picked up the XM Scorpion. He got his Rhino, XM Rhino, and Green Goblin as well.
Very
so
nice.
He's set up for success there.
Yeah, he's getting that lineup pretty nice.
And then Kenneth shared his display. I like how he did the 2-tier shelves there. Pretty cool.
I think.
What were you gonna say?
These pictures, he doesn't look as small as he did in some of the other pictures with other characters.
The Rhino?
Yeah, I've never seen it in person, but when he was like showing the pictures when he posted it, I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just the leaning over and kind of running forward.
The
He
angle.
does look a little, but he does look. I don't think he's underscaled. I don't think so. No, I think it's just the way people are taking pictures of it.
Yeah. And then this guy here, I don't know what he was thinking when he got this, but no, I'm only kidding. This is our guy right here, Slifer. Beautiful piece, man.
Oh, I was up till 5 a.m. putting that piece together.
Really?
I think it's Kenneth.
Jesus.
This is
You
the
happy-
Moby Dick statue.
Are you happy with it?
I like it. It's really nice. It's really overscaled. Like Buck was saying, they definitely it feels more 1/3 than it does with 1/4. Because I have the other ones like right next to them, so you can kind of tell. The closest, the one in size, if not the same, is the cover art that they released prior to this one. They're like similar, and he was overscaled, but it's a nice piece. I like it a lot.
Congrats.
Yeah.
It's not the only one you picked up. You got a nice diorama as well.
Yeah. Everything's coming in, like we were talking about, when it rains, it pours.
God damn,
Everything.
Slifer just got like unlimited funds, man. Slifer, I want you to buy statues for me too.
No, I don't have unlimited funds. I just
It's unlimited
I pay sir.
Yeah.
I have a lot of overtime.
Yeah.
Pull the real job, Buck.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't say all that.
Are you getting the Berserker Predator Prime 1?
No way. No, I don't. Like, if these are 1/4 are overscaled, what do you think the 1/3 is? It's like
Monstrosity.
it's crazy. I can't. And the bases are ridiculous. I actually had to take a piece off the base so I could fit it in my display.
You'd be like
So.
Mr. Popo, because it wouldn't. I don't think the 1/3 would fit on any of your Calyx like tops, like display.
It's okay. Then you get Pudgy to manufacture something for him.
No,
That's seasonal employment, sir.
Oh, that's okay.
no. I'll make it work.
Huge,
I'll make it work.
huge congrats, Slifer.
Thank
Put
you.
a saw through it. Cut it down.
There we go. That's a Canadian way.
Yeah.
Chris, shout out to Chris Silva for sharing his photos. Looking like he's getting down the PCS Turtles line.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Some nice pieces in the backdrop too.
Yeah, him and Adam got some nice
He
ones.
has a really good collection.
That
How
Mecha
heavy is
Godzilla.
that bot though? I wonder how heavy that is. If it's like very hollow.
Yeah.
It's not hollow, it's solid. But I put mine in the other side, and it's been up there for like 3 to 4 months, and it still haven't sagged or anything. It's regular, so it's like
I'm worried about that because is the side metal?
no, it's plastic, like a thick plastic.
Jesus.
You can see right there. So it's in the right hand. It's not supposed to be in the right hand, but I think it looks better because I'm not covering up this the mouse.
Yeah, you're not covering so much of
the other mouse.
so much of the body.
Looks, yeah. So,
Well, thanks, Chris, for sharing
cool.
the photos, man. Congrats to you. Ledge, you got a nice slab.
Oh yeah, Ledge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Very nice.
I'm still waiting for it to arrive.
Signed and all.
Trying to get some more, man. Some other ones signed.
The
ones.
sign was in a nice spot too.
Yeah, very clean.
Yeah.
Was this your first one, Ledge?
Yeah, my very first slab.
Oh man.
Oh boy, rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought
I
to buy
got
them, bro.
Comics. I called up my dad actually. I'm like, hey, I need you to mail me some of my comics, but he's like, oh, that would cost a fortune. I'm like, well, just mail some, but I don't even know if he even did, but I'd like to send some of mine in to get graded one day.
That'd be
But
cool.
this was just get the itch, scratch the itch, and
Good for the wall.
exactly. Got it for my Superman
Huge congrats to you.
piece. Thanks.
And no problem. And then lastly, I just wanted to give a shout out to John. We had discussed this on one of our business practice streams. It was brought to our attention about a damaged statue, and everything went well. We did our stream, and I'll be honest. I'll give a shout out to Spec. I don't know if he watched the stream or if it got back to his ears, but after we did the stream, John was contacted right away, and to be honest, the statue was repaired, and I don't think it could have gone better after the stream. It was just before the stream, the open communication between both parties is where it was a little difficult, but the most important thing here is that John got the statue the way it should be, and it looks really well done. Whoever did the repair job did a fantastic job. So
this piece is awesome.
Yeah,
I'm happy that he
congrats, John.
salvaged it.
Yeah, congrats,
Only
John.
problem is that this isn't Cammy.
I don't even know what that means, but congrats, John, and yeah, hopefully stuff like this won't have to happen. And if it does, breakages always happen, but the two-way communication's open, and collectors can just breakages always happen, but it's the repair after that how they get the replacements is what kind of fixes the issue. But I'm glad that was resolved, and that's it. Lastly, just to mention, I know Maestro's been on a hot topic lately with XM. I just did want to mention that Dilber had mentioned to me that he has one available at 4,800 Canadian shipped. So I'm not gonna do the conversion, Freak Flag, but that's
3,400
shipped.
Fatal. So go ahead and handle that.
Yeah. So, and that's for version B with all the trinkets. You can reach out to Dilber directly, and Amomenic. I'll try to put the link in the description below after the show. So yeah, again, if you guys want to share your photos with us, please do. The Everyday Collector on Facebook, always a pleasure. You can reach out to me directly, even on Instagram, and yeah, appreciate you guys doing that.
He said it's sold.
Oh, it's sold already? Both of them?
Yeah, I just reading it right now. I think
No, he sold one of them, the 4,600.
Sold,
46 which I think was version A, yeah, or something like that.
All right, John, I got to bounce. So
take it easy, buddy.
All right.
Good night, everyone.
Have a good night, Kennedy.
Sleep on that Silver Surfer, man.
No.
Wow.
Wow, just no.
Wow, storms off. Gotta do another streaming etiquette episode. All right, quick round. We changed it up a little bit again to incorporate some music this time to help you guys out. So, trivia episode 21. Let's get right into it.
Oh boy.
Get ready. Point system here. Buck with 9,000 points. Pudgy, please, Pudgy. Pudgy with 7,200. Rashid with 33. Crippler with 3,000. Phoenix has 24. CC and Slifer are tied for 13. And Danny has 1,000. Jesse with 6,000 points in the community, with Ken J right behind him with 4,000. And then Mark, Blackbird, and CC tied at 500 points. Here we go. Oh, Dilbert was saying they're both version B. Either way, one is sold. You got one left if you're interested at a pretty good price.
You guys don't seem too lively.
We know you cheat.
We're going to sharpen that up. Here we go. Here is the categories.
There we go.
You know how it works. Everyone in the chat, hang out with us. Got 60 people in here still. Appreciate you guys tuning in.
I want to challenge Slifer and Pudgy to a duel.
Let's have
You
some
have to
fun.
count me out.
Oh, you lose that one. Buddy.
You can't play?
Yeah,
You're not gonna win.
I'm not seeing how I can get into the chat with this.
Unless you have another device.
I do, but sorry.
That's cool if you want to hang out.
Turn off those damn
Vision,
devices.
you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
Now I'm just in the game, so we just
Perfect. And Brendan, you've played before, right? You have the. Yep. All right, let's do this. So, if everything computes well, lyrics, song and artists, or the group. So I need the song name and either the artist or group. I'll take whatever, but it has to be 100% correct. The title of the song and the artist or group. But the caveat to this here, I'm gonna play the actual music. I won't read the lyric. I'm gonna actually play the song, a part of the song. Lego movie scenes. You guys know how that is. It's a Lego depicting a Lego set depicting a movie scene. You just have to guess which one. TV sets, and then you have random. Then we'll do final. TV sets will be like a set of a TV show, and you have to tell me what TV show it's
not
from.
a Hitachi or a Panasonic.
No, nothing like that. Let's get it kick-started. We're going to start with Slifer, who's at the bottom. Let's have some fun, guys. What would you like to start with?
Let's do Lego Movie 300.
Okay, so Lego Movie 300. Here we go.
goes pound to pound.
Lego Movie 300. Here's the photo. First one is Pudgy.
That is Pulp Fiction.
That is correct. Say what again?
Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker.
Wasn't it?
I let it
Brendan?
go, but it was actually me.
It was
just,
Brendan.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
You got to look at.
Yeah, it
what
was.
I entered.
Oh.
Yeah, he entered my name. That's what happened. Okay.
That's
You
okay.
can't. That threw me off. Okay.
Brendan, did you know it though? Did you know it?
Yes, but that's fine.
Ah.
Okay, but Pudgy, I can't give you the points.
Yeah.
Oh
That's fine.
yeah.
Nobody
That's
gets the points. I skip it.
How did I even know it was
Give
going
it to
to be
Brendan. He
Yippee-ki-yay?
doesn't come on every time.
Just give it to Vision.
I'm not giving it to Brendan. Fuck Brendan. No, I'm kidding.
You even with me putting his, you should be able to tell if it's me buzzing in, John. You'll know.
It's 1:14 in the morning. That was horrible of you to do that.
He's playing on a gerbil wheel.
Listen, if we give him the points, it's less.
You want to
likely
give
for
him the
Buck to
points?
win.
Fine. What movie was it, Brendan?
What, the Lego thing? It was Pulp Fiction.
Fine. Got a bad start. That's
Stop
my
doing
fault.
confusing stuff.
I'm not
It's
worried
so
about
my
the
fault.
points,
It's so my
John.
fault.
I'm not worried about the points.
It's okay. But yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Listen, we're conspiring against Buck. We cannot allow him to win.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, go, Brendan.
TV set for 100.
I'm so screwed.
TV set.
There you go.
TV set for 100.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
here we
win
go.
this time.
Which
come
show is this from?
Oh, come on.
First one is
So easy.
Buck.
Friends.
I won't be there for you. I'm sorry.
Still
Never
be there
watched
for
a
Jennifer
single
Aniston.
episode in my life.
Wow.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But how do you know the set?
It's so popular, like
Your AI.
Go ahead, Buck.
random for 500.
Random for 500. Here we go. Which letter is representative of 50 in Roman numerals? Go ahead, Brendan. 5.
Is it L?
That is correct.
There we go.
Go ahead, Brendan.
Random for 400.
Oh boy. How many bones do sharks have? Vision.
man.
Depends how early in the morning it is.
5.
72. I'm just guessing.
72. That is incorrect. Where's Vision? Okay. Next in line is Slifer.
None.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Good question. They have cartilage.
Yes.
Trick question.
Did
Thank you.
Did I not put Slifer's name here? Oops.
Oh, I remember when was it you, Slifer, was talking about eating shark?
Yeah,
You-
yeah. It was good.
Oh,
It was good. I liked it.
You can't overcook it.
I've never cooked it.
It's
Someone
good.
cooked it
Yeah.
for me.
High in
It was
protein.
good. Right.
Slifer, go ahead.
Lego Movie 400.
Here we go. Brenda. 5. 4.
Matrix?
That's incorrect. Next one will be Slifer.
The
5.
Exorcist.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah. all right.
Very good.
The power of Christ compels you.
Never watched this movie.
Oh, you're missing out.
No, I'm not a fan.
The first one was really good. I'm not a big horror guy, but it's cool. It's a good movie.
All right, go ahead, Slifer.
Lego Movie 200.
It's quiet over here today.
Good. Yes.
Go ahead, Phoenix.
What's Titanic?
Yes,
I
sir.
could have sworn that was Star Wars. I was Anakin and Padme.
Wow. You could argue that. You'd be wrong.
Can you? Hold on, let's see.
Oh, yeah, because of the
Wow,
hair.
not bad. Because of the hair. Yeah. Wow. Phoenix, whenever you're ready.
I'll go for Lego Movie 100.
Oh, God. Come on.
Come
Hold
on.
on. First one, Phoenix. Go ahead.
James Bond.
Is it? Is it? I don't think so. I'm 00, so let's go. Negative.
007.
That's a negative.
I can't.
I mean, that's used in the
Every
yeah, in like all of the opening sequences.
all
so.
the-
Yeah,
all
but
the
this
Bond
movie
movies
scene
start
is iconic though.
No, but it's
Yeah, it's in every movie.
well, yeah. No, you can accept it. It's that's fine. I'll take it. 007, James Bond. That's fine.
What were you thinking?
Nothing.
That's
man. It's
that's
just-
the right name though.
You were thinking of a particular.
No, I was thinking 007. He said James Bond. I was thinking more
James
the
Bond
movie.
is 007.
It's fine. Yeah, that's why it's fine. Makes sense.
Potato,
I can't be
potato.
that anal, but I have these guys. I panic sometimes because it is. I gotta be fair. I don't know how Trebek did it, to be honest.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we don't want you to be too anal. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just a
only
little.
only backstage. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's
Phoenix.
right. Yeah,
You back door?
that's different. That's different.
Song 500.
We're scared.
That's a different topic.
Lego 500.
No, Song 500.
Oh, song. Okay, hold on. I gotta get this ready.
Thank you. Thank you, Phoenix. Good
1,
job.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see. 500. Are you guys ready? See if this works.
Turn off the volume.
I put it on my phone. Let's see if it works. Here we go. Let me see who's first.
Not hearing anything.
No, I'm playing it. Okay, here we go. Can you hear?
Yeah.
It's cutting in and out.
This is some 80s shit. You were the one for me.
Buck.
Skip.
Buck goes
Before
here.
your time.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Hold it. Buck goes up. We're at 500. Buck.
You got to know
goes
the whole name or just part of it?
the whole name and artist. Go ahead, Brendan.
I don't know.
I thought that was the group you had in the that you put down.
Go ahead. Next in line is gonna be Vision.
I don't
5.
know. I get partial, and I get the next person that you can figure out the rest. But I know
Well,
it's from.
that's up to you, but I wouldn't.
Well, as long as the Bucks don't win.
Here you go, Richie.
It's a Scarface movie.
Say it?
It's a Scarface movie, Rashid.
No, Rashid, go, Rashid.
I was gonna say Scarface.
No, that's not the song or artist.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You don't need to apologize. Then. It is.
Joe Marauder.
Nobody in the chat got it.
I
Surprising.
think it's Giorgio Moroder.
Panorama?
Shake It Up by Elizabeth Daly.
Ah, yes, Elizabeth Daly. That really popular.
What's a 500 question, Buck?
No,
Buck,
messing.
here's how it works. You better listen.
No,
Fucking bash.
Don't misconstrue my phone.
Buck, you wouldn't be minus 500 if you buzzed in without.
Exactly. Why are you buzzing in? Don't buzz in.
I was being funny. I wasn't complaining.
You're like Prime One ordering. You took a chance, and guess what? Your statue came broken.
That was on a Scarface soundtrack.
Yeah, so it's from the Scarface movie.
Yeah.
Put together the song and the artist.
Okay, who was that? Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Lego Movie 500.
All right, here we go. I have the song stuck in my head. Lego Movie 500. Here we go. Boom. First one is gonna be Phoenix.
I know this.
You don't know it?
That's the dumbass
5,
movie.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, Ryan
One.
Reynolds.
Okay, no, time's up. Next in line is gonna be Buck.
Inception.
Fucking hey, bro. I knew it was
You got it.
Inception. I was hoping you were gonna say like Doctor Strange or something.
You don't know me, son. Who's gonna carry the logs and the boats?
Go ahead, Buck.
song and lyrics 100.
I like how he gets happy when he answers one question. Right? All right, so one song and lyrics 100.
Everyone is so against me in this group.
Because you smack talk.
You talk so much shit.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, and you celebrate too much.
Here we go. Ready?
Yeah.
You got to put the line in, John.
I didn't
If,
put
you were,
it.
if this was on
I did
personal,
put it.
cup check you hard.
Ready.
Here we go.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, my haters.
Come here, baby.
Brendan. Brendan.
Oh,
Hi.
am I going? Oh,
Yeah,
it's Aerosmith. Crying.
that's incorrect.
No.
Hold on a second. Brandon. Pudgy.
Aerosmith, Crazy.
There you go.
That's it, brother.
I got the
Close.
music videos confused. I'm looking at both. I'm thinking Liv Tyler and Alicia Silverstone.
All right. Well, I don't know if he sounds like that.
He didn't sound that good.
Okay, ready? Pudgy, what do you want?
Let's do lyrics for 400.
Oh boy. Where are we going here? 400, okay?
First things first, I pop freaks all the honeys, dummies, playboy bunnies, those wanting money. Those the ones I like 'cause
They don't get Nathan but penetration. Unless it smells like sanitation. I turn like doorknobs. Heartthrob never. Black.
Go ahead, Buck.
Biggie Hypnotized.
That's incorrect. Rashid.
Biggie, One More Chance remix.
God damn. He got it. One More Chance, Biggie.
I didn't know the name of the song.
He said remix, but
Yeah, he's fine. Shazam told him remix. That's why he said remix.
Don't play me.
I'm only kidding.
Even play me.
I'm only kidding. Come on. You don't even know how to work Shazam. Come on.
It was Soundhound. Come on, it was Soundhound.
I freaking love you guys. You guys
It's like Google, what's your song?
Siri, what song is that playing?
That's awesome. Okay, good. Who's next? Go ahead, Rashid, whenever you're ready.
Oh, shit. We got a whack. Oh, gosh. So, let me get
5, 4, 3, 2.
Let me get random 300.
There we go. If you tipped 20% on a $15 bill, how much would the tip be? Buck.
$3.
Yes, sir.
God damn it.
Phoenix is like, I don't tip.
were you
15%? What are you, crazy? Go ahead, Buck.
Song lyrics for 300.
All right, let's get ready.
Let's get rid of that category. That evil category. That's some negative.
Like some hee-haw songs in the come on, man.
Oh man.
Shit.
I'm so high.
5,
Nickelback, Hero.
3.
God damn it.
Yep.
And they say that a hero saves.
That's
You
right.
guys do this to me.
That was for the Spider-Man movie. That was from
Spider-Man, yeah, the first Spider-Man.
I figured you
the
did
real
that.
Who's on top? Who's on top?
And this is why no one likes you, Buck. See?
Slifer's actually on top still.
Oh man, wait a second. Oh shit, he's on top. I thought I did shit.
All right, Buck, go.
Oh my god, fuck you guys so much. Oh man.
But Pudgy, did you see how we trained these guys? No one's putting in their name after the line. You see? I love it.
Mm-hmm. That's what I like to see.
I love it. Go ahead.
200 for the song and lyrics.
Okay, here we go.
I've heard people say that too much of anything is not good.
I know this guy.
Love and made love and shared love. Go ahead, Rashid.
Barry White. No. All the feeling. Something like
5.
that. Barry White.
Okay, that's
Barry
incorrect.
White. All the feeling. No.
Brandon. 5.
No,
4.
I fucked up the name of the. It's Isaac Hayes, but I fucked up the. I can't remember the name of the song.
That's wrong, man.
That sounds like
Pudgy.
I think it's Barry White. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
Baby, can't get enough of your love. That's it, Pudgy.
Pudgy.
I could not remember the name of the
Isaac
song.
Hayes.
My darling,
Hit on last night.
For your love, baby.
All right, Pudgy, go ahead.
Let's do TV set for 400.
You got to bear with me with one of these TV set ones because I just realized I missed one of the answers, so I don't even know if I'm going to know it, but let's go. All right, ready? TV set, how much?
400.
I'm going negative. I know it. I can feel it.
Perfect. Buck. Sorry, Phoenix.
Oh, that's
Frazier.
Who?
Frazier.
Baby, I hear the blues are calling. Toss salad.
When I
I'll get it again. Woo!
I never watched this show.
Neither.
He's
do
watching
I.
the reruns now.
Damn, if I answered, I would have gotten it right if I tried. If I risked it all.
Go ahead, Phoenix.
TV set 500.
Oh god, I'm fucked.
5.
SNL.
What is that?
Saturday Night Live.
You don't know me, son.
You didn't know what he meant by SNL.
No, I do know. I know, but I want to
suck on these.
You gotta give me the actual.
Fucking haters. Oh man.
Hey, Slifer's tied, you sack of potatoes.
Oh man. Ah, this feels so good.
Well, which one of us is gonna risk?
Go 500.
Go ahead, Buck.
Random for 100.
What does a camel store in its hump?
Buck.
It's not me.
No, it's me. What does the camel store in its hump?
Brandon, yep. 5.
Water.
Brandon, that's incorrect. Buck.
Fact.
5. That's correct.
Who's on top, baby?
Google is.
Now you hear the silence.
Wow.
When I was negative.
Buck, sip it, Buck. That's the problem, Buck. That's the problem. The game's not over, Buck.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
TV set for 300. Oh man.
Phoenix.
I know this.
5, 4, 3,
But I'm not gonna risk.
2, 1. Phoenix, no? Okay. Go ahead, Brendan.
Seinfeld.
That is correct. I like Kramer was my favorite.
I can't risk my lead against Slifer.
Go ahead, Buck.
It's
Not
me, I
Buck.
didn't-
What do you call it? Phoenix.
I'll take TV set for 200.
Oh, Brendan, sorry. TV set 200. Here we go.
Full House.
God damn.
Or the black people who say Family Matters.
Brandon, you have a chance. Last question, guys. Random.
Married with Children.
200. Here we go.
Fuck?
Random for 200. David Bowie starred. Oh, Jesus. David Bowie starred in which 1980s cult classic? Phoenix.
Stairway to Heaven.
That's incorrect, Phoenix. Brendan.
I remember. I've
4,
seen it.
Oh my god.
3.
Seen it.
It's anybody
Two.
but Slifer.
I'm literally seeing it in my face.
One.
Yeah, fuck.
Over.
I
That's
know this
okay.
one.
I can see it in my head right now. Oh
That's-
shit! I just remembered.
That's okay.
Damn it.
Pudgy.
Willow.
That's
No.
incorrect.
I know the movie.
Shh. Everybody settle down. Where's
She's
Pudgy?
enough time to look back.
Rashid.
Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Say it again.
The Labyrinth.
Left. All right. He's
Okay.
having some trouble, but he's got it.
Fuck,
Okay.
You got it. He got it. He got
If
it.
you,
Come on.
That's
if,
what
he got
it is.
You got it.
Good job.
because I remember getting questions wrong.
I know.
for
That's
pronouncing it
why.
wrong. I'm
I
just
know.
saying.
Say it
Willow
again.
come out.
Come on, man. It's the
No.
Labyrinth, man.
It's what?
Oh my gosh, man.
I have to be fair.
Labyrinth.
Labyrinth.
You know what I mean, bro.
It doesn't
Spell
matter
it.
what you mean. I need to know because
Let us
he
spell
called Woody Harrelson Harrison, and I didn't give him the point. Don't Google it, Rashid. What's the answer?
I'm not Googling. I just said the Labyrinth.
Okay, that's
I'm
incorrect.
pronouncing it.
That's
Oh my
incorrect.
gosh.
Oh my god.
I ain't playing no more, bro.
That's okay.
This is crazy. You up.
Labyrinth. Go,
And
go ahead. Go ahead, Slifer.
Labyrinth.
Oh, come on.
I said that, bro.
You said labyrinth.
I said that. That's how I
come on.
pronounce it. That was
Wow,
what I
that's
said,
fucked
bro.
up. Rashid, you gave the answer. Stop that
You-
shit.
What did you say?
You didn't pronounce it right.
Yes, I did.
You gotta
That's
give
how I pronounced it. Labyrinth. That's how I pronounced it.
Said labyrinth.
You think he deserved the point, Pudgy?
I think so.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I know what movie he's referring
Wow.
to, without a doubt.
This is crazy, bro.
Without a doubt, I know what movie he's
The funny
referring
thing
to.
though is that he used Google.
Still negative. Come on now.
The only reason I said no is because when Slifer said
But
Woody
that's
Harrelson.
but that's how I pronounce it.
Well, then-
I said that, bro. That's how I pronounce it.
I don't know what to do now.
This guy's crazy, man.
Okay.
By the way, I pronounce Willow Labyrinth too.
What are these guys saying in the chat?
I thought it was
started
fucking
these
Willow.
He started these rules, man. He taught me the last
You
time.
have it.
Okay, Toy Mafia says he gets it. Rashid
I mean,
deserves it. Okay,
here's
that's
the
fine.
thing. Even if he gets it right, it's still
You're still negative.
Still,
Everyone says he deserves it. Let's go.
I'll tell you that right now. If
That's a damn shame,
listen,
man.
listen to me. Listen to me clear.
Ask another question.
Everybody says let him have it. I'll let him have it. But if this was actual Jeopardy, you wouldn't have it. Labyrinth,
John,
they'd send you back to
John-
fucking school.
the
Labyrinth.
Canadian chapter of the NAACP is outside your door. Give him the
all
point.
right, that one is good. Wiki.
Put some goons outside this door.
It's not goons.
Man.
This is
It
we're
ain't no
playing.
WLP.
A game is a game.
They'll
A
never-
game is a game.
they'll
But that's,
never-
that's
I'm
how
sorry,
I
I-
pronounce it. People
Yeah,
got
I
on me
would-
because
I
I
would
said
give it to
Ashoka.
Ashoka. It's Ahsoka for fuck's sakes. It's not Ashoka.
The chat's got it best.
John.
Wiki sheet it.
John, they're never gonna make it to you because they're gonna be stuck in the labyrinth.
It's fine. Okay, we'll give it to him.
Give it to both of them.
I'm gonna give it to him because the chat says to give it. For me, I wouldn't because it's wrong. It's labyrinth is not the right answer.
How about you just put it there?
Thank you, chat. To everybody in the chat.
I'll give it because the chat. Pudgy, I don't know what Pudgy's talking about. Labyrinth.
I'm from New York. I know his accent. It's
No, Pudgy, it was gonna be a riot. You know what I'm saying? Start burning down stores and shit.
Rashid,
Those days are over, Rashid.
He's gonna go to
time to
7
run down the street with a TV.
But
That
this
time
guy
to
was-
myself.
but I'm thinking that the host does not want me to get the thing is the host pinpoints me
Yeah,
not to
man.
get a point.
He does it to both of us, Rashid. You know why? Rashid.
Buck playing the card. Buck's playing that card. Wait a minute.
Kiss my ass, Buck. Now you want me
There
to
you go.
out of here.
I can't believe.
No.
Rashid says the card's not good for Africans, only for American blacks.
Listen, if the show goes down, this was worth it though.
I'd like to ask our contestants once again, please refrain from using ethnic slurs.
Yo, Rashid, next time when you want to use Google, take off your glasses. We can see.
Oh my god.
It doesn't matter if you use Google. You need to know how to pronounce the fucking word. Anyways, that's fine. Okay, we'll move on. Let's see.
Stop it. He said it right.
Slifer. Oh, it's gonna be this week's clip, so it's fine. Slifer is 800. Buck with 900. Pudgy with 100. So you guys three get to move on to
Come on,
Final
Slifer, we
Jeopardy.
believe in you. I believe in you.
Name
Next
that
time,
kid.
Just have Alexa say it and just mouth it.
It's gonna be name that kid. So if you guys could go on Facebook and on Messenger and message me how much you'd love to wager, please.
Fado, I never said Harrison. I never said that. I said Harrelson.
I can't go on Messenger, John. Oh, no.
You didn't. It's okay, Richie. You can- whenever you guys are ready. Preferably tonight.
John, you know what my
This is
wager is.
risky. Damn. Fucking this guy.
Okay, here we go. Final Jeopardy.
Gosh.
Name that kid. I'm gonna show you a picture of a kid. You gotta tell me which actor or actress this is.
Please go.
I'm gonna ask you guys in the chat from refrain from putting the answer in the chat just for Final Jeopardy. Here we go.
From all that shit.
Which actor or actress is this? Send it to me in the Facebook Messenger. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hold on, I'm typing. It's autocorrecting.
1,
What the fuck with the autocorrect?
0. Okay, so no more answers. Here we go.
I hate you, Joe.
So I don't know how you guys can tell. So nobody answered correctly. Okay, so nobody answered. Nobody answered at all. Nobody knows who this is. I saw this and I gave the name right away. I don't know.
I had no fucking clue who this is.
Kid that played Michael
That's
Myers.
the answer I gave. My answer was no fucking clue.
It's Johnny Depp.
How the hell are we supposed to know this is Johnny Depp?
I told my wife I need help with the Final Jeopardy because I was working on something else.
I mean, that looks like a kid that Amber Heard would take a dump on.
Well, anyways, Final Jeopardy. Buck wagered all his 900, so he's going all the way back to 0. And Slifer wagered only 100, so he's going to 700. No, I'm kidding. Slifer wagered everything. He's going to 0 as well.
Oh, the fuck!
And Pudgy, well,
Wow.
Pudgy's at 0.
Okay.
Who gonna stop me now?
Damn it!
Nobody takes any points from the panel this evening. You hate to see it.
A wasted
Perfectly
effort, Buck.
balanced, like all things should be.
Michael,
Now-
I did bet everything. I couldn't figure it out. I'm sorry, man. I couldn't
For
take
the
that risk.
chat. For the
Did a
chat.
tough game.
For the chat, here we go. Get ready. I'm going to show you the picture of this kid. And see, Mitchell got it. Johnny Depp, look. Ken J got it too. So here we go. I'm going to show you the picture. Tell me who this is. Actor, actress. First one in the chat gets 500 points. Here we go.
That one's easy.
First and last name, please. First and
No one's
last name I
gotten it
need.
yet.
Oh.
No one's
Okay.
got it yet. First
That's weird.
and last
Super
name. Well,
easy.
let's
Yeah.
just
Okay,
see what happens. We'll give it a minute.
They got it.
You got it? Let me see who it
Yeah, they
is.
got it.
We got Ken J with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ken J.
That's
Good
it. Good job, Ken.
You want a statue?
That's it.
Take your pick.
At least someone wins. Someone wins today.
Good job, Ken. Ken gets 500 points. Well, so is it a successful Jeopardy if nobody wins?
Yes, very successful.
Yeah.
Pudgy?
I
think
like
so.
I like the look of disappointment on Slifer's face.
I'm not disappointed. You didn't win.
I know. Isn't this
Wow.
the first game?
Michael said Buzz Lightyear. That's too soon. Buzz. Too soon.
Oh man.
Phoenix looks like he has 0 fucks to give. He's just
Well,
lying back on the couch.
Like once you go labyrinth, I don't know, man.
Oh man.
How do you recover from that? Like
I still say I should have got this one.
And you got Rashuga like
Slifer, what would it matter? You would have went to 0, man.
Nah, I wouldn't have bet anything because I would have been over Buck.
If he didn't bet anything, he would have won.
The chat overruled though.
I love you,
Unfortunately.
chat. I love you.
Buck, you just don't get too confident. Pudgy's gonna come back, I hope. I'm waiting for my Pudgy.
He just has to lay off the wine. That's it.
Next
I
week, it's
know.
going to
Kind of
literally
enjoying
be
it.
all cars.
It's
in
slow.
Jeopardy.
All cars, yeah.
It's dulling
Wine
his
is, the wine,
senses.
the
That's
wine
when I
is
know
doing
it's
me
rigged
better
for
than the
sure.
Jeopardy points.
Cars in World War II.
Oh man, that's when I know it's rigged for sure.
Yeah. What do you want me to do, Buck? Anime and
Yeah, I would like that.
no. I can't do that. Anybody else have any final thoughts or final words before we end this baby on a Friday night? Anyone doing anything? What are you guys doing this week? Do you guys decorate for fall?
Decorate what?
Halloween? I guess
How
my
about-
wife wants to.
The house and stuff?
I've got kids. We do Halloween, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went and bought some pumpkins today. Pumpkins, a bale of hay. What the fuck?
Mitchell Lawrence.
Mitchell Lawrence.
Savage.
Labyrinth.
All right, guys, we'll call it here. Pudgy, thanks for being here. Ledge, always good to see you. Be sure to check out
Yes, sir.
Ledge on his channel. Show some love. Brendan, do you have anything you want to plug?
No. This whole next week is just work focused. So, yeah, I don't really have anything going.
Okay, cool. Hopefully it goes by quick. Vision, you're always welcome, man. Good to see you. Hope you have a good weekend. Buck, fortunately, no points
Seems
this
like
evening.
we got another anime boy in the chat, Dilber Man, my man. Yeah, that was a crazy episode, and I just also want to say shout out to all my haters, including the host, Pudgy, Schleifer.
Very simple. The whole
Rashid.
I hate you. I do.
when I go on
remember
Facebook
when you
Messenger
set me up
and it
thinking,
says send
"Can you
invite,
set me up?
I could
Can
just
you set me
overlook
up?"
Buck.
Your vision's actually on my side. Brendan also tried to set me up, and I don't believe Ledge wanted me to win either. I remember you rooting for someone.
No, I
How you
don't
blame
mind.
me? Poor Ledge. Ledge is just there enjoying life.
He's just sitting there.
I mean,
see?
you're just setting yourself up when you refer to yourself as anime boy. So
Say it louder. Let me
like-
flex for you.
Jesus Christ.
That just sounded like you were trying to take a shit while you were doing it.
Well,
This is a shit-eating grin.
Yes.
thank you, Buck, for being here. Always good to see you.
All right.
Somewhat.
I'll be more graceful in my defeat next time.
And the sorest winner goes to Buck.
Phoenix,
I didn't win, I lost.
But
Hey,
have a good night, brother. Thanks for being here. Rashid, constructive outrage. Gotta give him a shout out because Sam always gives a shout out, so we gotta respect the boys over there. Rashid, Sam, Critical Mass, Shane,
Howard the Duck.
And the Wonder Duck.
Rashid, Sam, Critical Mass, and Shane. Constructive Outrage, 9 p.m. Wednesdays Eastern Time. You guys had a good show last episode, so thanks for being here, man.
yeah.
What was it, Labyrinth? Slifer?
Here we go.
This fucking guy, man.
Hey man, they get us. He gets us everybody. He does.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna work out. Don't worry,
It
man.
would have been funny to tell him to spell it, and he couldn't spell it without looking at the phone.
That's the problem with you Africans, man. You gotta know every goddamn thing.
These illegal vendors. These
Wow. Guys,
Look for blood, kid, for
Slifer,
your business.
glad you can make it. Everyone in the chat,
glad to be
you
here.
guys
Glad
rock.
to be
Everyone who's watching afterwards, leave a comment, hit the like, and why not? While you're there, hit subscribe. Have a good weekend. Stay safe and collect responsibly. Until next week, all the best.
Take care. See you guys.
Okay.
And sons love everything their dads do. My kids would be at school the next day, just look like, oh, Dad bit my sandwich. Oh, shit! Their dad is Dave Chappelle, man. You could trade that sandwich for something better. What I'm doing is adding value to their lunch.
Regulators, mount up. It was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to consume some skirts for the E, so I could get some phones. Rolling in my ride, chilling all alone.
Just hit the east side of the LBC on a mission trying to find Mr. Warren G. Seen a car full of girls, ain't no need to tweak. All of you search know what's up with 213.
So I hooked select on 21 and Lewis. Some brothers shooting